fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. This one for the Week 6 matchup in the 2025 NFL season, as we see the 4-1 Buffalo Bills travel to take on the 2-2 Atlanta Falcons in a prime time showdown here on Monday Night Football. All right, hope everybody's doing good and ready to go. We should have a big primetime matchup here tonight. All right, check. Here we go. All right, looks like we're doing good. Everything working on here on the live stream. All right, guys, let's get right into it. And we'll go over the injury report here in this one. First, for the Buffalo Bills, they will be without tight end Dalton Kincaid, who is inactive here tonight with an oblique injury, and wide receiver Curtis Samuel is also inactive here tonight, and linebacker Matt Milano for the Buffalo Bills. And for the Atlanta Falcons, we see Ray McLeod is out for this matchup, and so is rookie safety Billy Bowman Jr. here in this one. And we see Sean McDermott, 90 wins in his first 9 seasons as the Buffalo Bills head coach, and Raheem Morris, 14-18 as the Falcons head coach. All right, as we get ready for kickoff here, what's up, Motown Mitch? Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And this should be an incredible primetime matchup here on Monday Night Football. Cheers to you guys. Returns after missing the last 4 games. He is a run plugger. Very disruptive force. Good timing with the We see for the Buffalo Bills, they will get back defensive tackle Ed Oliver, who's been one of their best playmakers there on that defensive line for Buffalo. And guys, as we get ready for the kickoff here, I'm looking to see what the Atlanta Falcons offense can do with some big plays down the field to take advantage of all the injuries for this Buffalo defense. And I'm looking to see how the Buffalo offense really tries to control the football and get Dalvin Cook the ball more, man. Or I should say James Cook. All right, and the kickoff we're underway here in Week 6. And we see a return here up to about the 35-yard line. And that's where we'll see Michael Penix Jr. and the Atlanta Falcons offense get started here. And Penix this season has a 62% completion percentage, 918 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 3 interceptions to go with 1 rushing touchdown this season. We also see that the Atlanta Falcons will be without wide receiver Darnell Mooney, who's missing this matchup with a hamstring injury, as we get ready for 1st and 10 here from the 31-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the pistol formation. And he'll hand it off to Bijan, and he takes it up the middle. Oh, and there's a fumble! The ball's on the ground, and the Buffalo defense has the turnover. And we'll have to see what the penalty marker is. But ladies and gentlemen, on the first play of the game, the Buffalo defense comes up with a turnover. And unfortunately, the penalty marker is offsides on the defense, and that's going to bring that turnover back. And already here early on, the Falcons catch a lucky break as we see Bijan Robinson stripped of that football cleanly. It bounces out, and the defense for Buffalo hops on top of it. But the offsides means it's going to be 1st down and 5 here for the Falcons. And here we go, guys. It's 1st down and 5 now for the Atlanta Falcons. They're in the red helmets and the classic throwback uniforms here tonight. And Penix in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Down the middle. That's a big catch from Drake London. And that's a big 1st down, Falcons. And Michael Penix Jr. already getting up to the line here immediately, trying to get some tempo going here. Nice pass blocking and a beautiful throw on the left side. And that's a big gain there all the way up to the 41-yard line. And now in the pistol formation, 1st and 10 for Atlanta. And they hand it off. Robinson stretch play on the right side. And Bosa's there for the tackle. A 2-yard run on that play. And a nice 23-yard pass from Michael Penix Jr. on that last connection to Drake London. Set up the big play down the field. And now we see the Atlanta Falcons are in field goal range. So here we go now from the 39-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun, 2nd down and 7. He's going to look to throw. 4-man rush from Buffalo. Quick throw, and it's completed. Drake London with his 2nd catch on the drive. And that's a 1st down, Atlanta. And the Falcons offense trying to get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback quickly. And he's able to get it to his number 1 target there, Drake London. And he's down at the 28-yard line. And a new set of downs here. And they'll mark it at the 29-yard line. And already 2 catches for 33 yards here for Drake London. And Penix is lined up in the shotgun here. Buffalo showing blitz. And we see a blitz here from Buffalo, but it's a run play. Bijan on the left side, and a nice carry. Gets him all the way to the 22-yard line. And that's going to set up 2nd down and short. Bijan showing off the speed on that stretch play to the left-hand side. And we see here the defensive playmakers, Joey Bosa and Ed Oliver, now on that defensive line. That should be a very impactful one here tonight. And we've got Terrell Bardner, number 8, the defensive captain at linebacker, a guy to look out for as well here for this Buffalo Bills defense. So here we go from the 21-yard line. Penix in the pistol formation, hands it off. It's Algier on the left side. He breaks loose at the 5, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And Tyler Algier, a 21-yard rushing touchdown, gives Atlanta the lead here in the 1st quarter. And on his 1st carry of the game, Tyler Algier busts this run out to the left side, and that's a nice carry there. Good blocking from the Atlanta Falcons offensive line, and Tyler Algier takes care of the rest. So 5 plays, 69 yards on that drive, and the extra point is good, and Atlanta takes the 7-0 lead here with 12:15 to go in the 1st quarter. Beautiful run blocking on there. Tyler Algier, he just goes ahead and bounces it out to the left side for a nice 21-yard run on his 1st carry of the ball game. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Zachary, he says, hope Drake London gets 6 or 7 catches this game easily. Well, he's already got 2, brother, so you're almost halfway there. All right, there we go, guys. I updated the score for everybody. That is pinned in the chat here. You guys will see that at the bottom of your screen. So the updated score here with the Atlanta Falcons leading 7-0 over the Buffalo Bills. Yo, what's up? FSU Pod says, go Bucks. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Chris Evans, what's going on, man? Yeah, we beat the 49ers, man. What a good win for the Bucks this weekend. 5-1. Now looking like the best team in the NFC. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, so that last drive there for Atlanta, 5 plays, 69 yards, and now Michael Penix Jr. gives the Atlanta Falcons the lead after an impressive drive to open up the game. Tyler Algier with 1 carry for 21 yards and the touchdown. And now we'll see how Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are able to respond here in this game. Now, don't forget, guys, after the 1st quarter, we'll give you guys a little stat recap like we will after every quarter here on Tim Reynolds Show. And thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. If you guys have any football questions, please let me know with the Super Chats. And if you guys, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday night here for this Monday Night Football matchup. Never fails. Motown Mitch, what's up, dude? I'm sorry you got hit, man. I hope you're doing okay. Yo, brother, that's some serious business right there. All right. So the kickoff underway here as we'll see Buffalo get their first possession of this game. Nice return here up to the 27-yard line, and that's where Buffalo will take over. And here's Josh Allen. And since 2020, 65 wins, over 22,000 passing yards, 174 passing TDs, and 51 rushing TDs for the quarterback here for Buffalo. So here we go. It's now first down and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. And Josh Allen lined up under center here. Ball at the 27-yard line. Cook in the backfield. Play action. Allen looking to throw. Downfield looking for a big play. And it's caught. Palmer with the grab and a first down, Buffalo. What an incredible catch and an incredible throw by Josh Allen. Oh my goodness, as we see the replay here, Palmer's one-on-one on the left side. He gets behind the safety. Oh man, the corner thought he had help over the top. And Palmer with a big grab. And that goes for a gain of 45 yards on the play. And he's down to the Atlanta Falcon 28-yard line. And now here goes Josh Allen. First and 10, under center. He puts a receiver in motion, hands it off. Cook tackled near the line of scrimmage, but still moving, and gets about 3 yards on that carry.
What a great job by Josh Palmer. You know, talking to the Bills yesterday, he's a raging.
Well, Motown, hope you're doing okay, buddy.
Chris, you talked about wanting to get it for target.
Dylan, what's up? Trent, what's up, Solo?
He's got better long speed than maybe they anticipated. Come out first snap of the game.
All right, so here we go. Second down and 6 for the Buffalo Bills after that 4-yard run. And play action. Allen looking to throw. Steps up. He's going to run for it. Past the first down marker, and he slides down, and that's a first down, Buffalo. And the Bills' offense is hard to stop, especially when you see Josh Allen able to use his feet like here. He steps up in the pocket as the pressure was getting to him, slides down, stays clean. And that's why that guy is so dangerous there for the Buffalo Bills. Joe, that's awesome, man. Keith, what's up, dude? All right, here we go. First down and 10 for Buffalo at the 17. Handoff here to Cook. He takes that up the middle. And he's going to be tackled down at about the 14-yard line. And we'll see how this offense does better here tonight. Dawson Knox steps in at tight end for Buffalo as Dalton Kincaid's been ruled out of this matchup. And that offensive line looking for a good bounce-back game here today after they were defeated by New England last week. All right, so here we go. Second down and 9 from the 14-yard line. Allen lined up in the shotgun here. Quick throw. Shakir with the grab. He's going to get it up the field, and he's out of bounds, but there's a penalty marker on the play, and I believe this one's coming back. That's holding on the offense. And Buffalo will lose that big play. Shakir able to take that wide receiver screen for about 6 or 7 yards on that play. But instead, the holding penalty will bring back Buffalo's offense. So it's a 10-yard penalty. They will repeat second down. 9 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Atlanta is leading 7-0. In the last 2 games, 22 penalties for Buffalo. Not a good sign here. Already with 2 penalties here early on in the first half. So here we go. Josh Allen lined up here in the shotgun. He puts Cook in motion. They're in the 24-yard line. 3 wide receiver set to the left. Shakir comes in motion. And now we see Allen looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Avoids the sack. Running with it. He's going to keep it. Oh, and he's met with a big tackle. Does able to get about 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up third down for Buffalo. And we see here the pressure got to Allen. He's able to scramble to his right side. And he gets a couple of yards on that play. But man, a couple of big tackles from a couple of big defenders there for the Atlanta Falcons. So here we go. 44% on third down this season. They're 7th in the NFL on third down conversion rate. And they're at the 19-yard line here. It's 3rd and 13 for Allen. He's lined up in the shotgun. Open set, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, over the middle. That's caught! And Dawson Knox is in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the backup tight end, Dawson Knox, gets it into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night for the Buffalo Bills. And he was open here as he was lined up right in the slot tight end position on the left-hand side. He comes over from the left and goes across the field on the right side. Allen looks off the safety, and what a beautiful look off it was, because 88, the tight end, comes around the top and gets it into the end zone for the beautiful touchdown. The extra point is good, and this ball game is tied. And that's a 19-yard touchdown grab, and Dawson Knox with a big catch. His first one of the night, and Allen throws his first touchdown grab here of the night as well. So we'll look at that last drive there for Buffalo. And it's a 6-play, 73-yard drive in just over 4 minutes taken off the clock. And Josh Allen's able to find Dawson Knox on 3rd down and 13 for the 19-yard touchdown pass. It's now a 7-7 ball game here in this one in the first quarter. Joe, that's awesome, dude. What's up, Solo G? Says the Bucks are looking good this year, man. They got to get healthy. Hell yeah. And what's going on, Greg? And also Keith. What's going on in the chat, man? Motown Mitch says, who you got tonight? So for this one, guys, I got the Buffalo Bills against Atlanta. And in the other matchup, I got the Washington Commanders against the Chicago Bears. But has this week been, like, unpredictable when it comes to predictions? I mean, I tell you what. What's up, Terry C? All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Daniel, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, guys, we're usually doing live play-by-plays for every primetime game throughout the season. Well, as much as possible. Obviously, I can't do 2 games at once with the Washington Commanders facing the Chicago Bears here today. Daniel, appreciate you, man. Shout out to you in the chat. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions, please let me know with those super chats. And thank you guys for hanging out here. We should be getting back to the action here shortly, man. All right, so the Buffalo Bills able to respond with their own touchdown drive here after Atlanta took their opening drive down the field. And Dawson Knox gets into the end zone there for Buffalo. And the big offensive lineman spike, baby. Let's go. Yo, Motown Mitch. Appreciate you, bro. Guys, let's give a big shout out to my boy Motown Mitch in the chat with the $2 super chat donation. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you, man. Tim's the man. Dude, you're too kind. You're too kind, brother. And hey, can't wait, Motown. We got the Bucks and Lions on Monday Night Football next week, baby. And a big tackle there from the Buffalo special teams. And now we got a late flag. Uh-oh. And we'll have to see what this penalty marker is as Atlanta gets ready to come back out on the field.
Washington down some key wide receivers, but they've still got a top-notch rushing offense.
Hell yeah. What's up, Mr. H? Sean, what's up, man? The NFL season's crazy. We got the Lions losing to the 2-3 Chiefs. Yep, the Giants and Bills losing Pats. And yeah, crazy, man. Yeah, Anthony Richardson. Yeah, dude, he gets hurt, man, from a exercise band. That was crazy. Yeah, and this NFL season has been so unpredictable, that's for sure. But hey, that's why people love it, right? Dude, I know, Motown Mitch, we're dealing with so many injuries too on the Bucs squad. All right, so here we go. First down and 10 now coming up for Atlanta. After that penalty, they're now on the 42-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun here. Buffalo showing blitz on the play. Oh, wait a minute, and there's a penalty, and Buffalo is going to be charged. No, wait a minute, this is a false start on the offense. I thought that might have been encroachment but from the Buffalo defensive line, but instead they get the left tackle Matthews with the false start there for Atlanta. So that's going to back up the Falcons offense to 1st and 15. So now a tied ball game. It's 7-7 here in this one, guys. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun here. Ball now at the 37-yard line. And Buffalo showing blitz once again here. They back off. No, they do rush 5. And Buffalo almost gets home, and that's Drake London with the catch. And he's tackled down after a gain of only 2 yards on the play. And for the Atlanta Falcons, that last drive was pretty impressive to see Michael Penix Jr. get the ball down the field to his playmaker, Drake London, for a couple of big catches on that drive. And now here we go. 2nd down and 13. A big throw, and that's over the head of his intended target, Drake London. Incomplete pass for Michael Penix Jr. And a quick 3rd down and long coming up here for the Atlanta Falcons. And Daniel, what's up? Yeah, as a New England fan, dude, I'm really impressed with New England as well, dude. I can't wait to see how they'd come into the meat of their schedule. But to be honest with you, I think the New England Patriots have like the easiest remaining schedule out of any team. So, hey, New England's in a really good spot right now. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 13 coming up here for the Falcons. Penix in the shotgun. It's a blitz coming from Buffalo. Penix in trouble, able to avoid the sack, but not that one, and it's down goes Penix Jr. And the quarterback for Atlanta is taken down by number 56, Solomon. For the Buffalo defense, Rousseau was the one who blew that up, number 50 on the play. As we see the replay here, he ends up taking on the right tackle and just bulldozing him, almost gets to the quarterback. And then we see Solomon there finish it up, number 56 with the sack. And that's 4th down and 17 coming up here for Atlanta. A good defensive stop there for Buffalo. And we'll see a nice kick here. And Buffalo with the return. Breaks a tackle inside the 20. Tackled at about the 25-yard line. And that's where Buffalo will take over on offense. What's up, Jack? Says, who's your pick and score? In this one, I got Buffalo. And I'm going to say a final score of, let's go 27-24. Buffalo. What's up, Motown Mitch? He says, Bills, a lot like Falcons, not very much. The Chiefs had a lot of help with the refs and 5th-string secondary. Yeah, but to be honest with you, Motown, I don't think the Chiefs got that much help from the referees. I think that defense just really stepped up for the Chiefs against the Lions. Benny, what's going on, man? Chicago 247, Washington 2. Hell yeah. There you go, brother. Roy, what's going on, man? Go Buccaneers. That's what I'm talking about. Any Buccaneer fans are welcome here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, all right. So, guys, we are approaching the end of the first quarter. There's 6:26 remaining, and Atlanta had a quick 3-and-out for -7 yards on that last drive. So now we'll see Buffalo take over on offense here after they took their first drive down the field to tie the ball game at 7. We'll see what Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills have up their sleeve here for this next matchup. Casey, don't even get me started, man. Don't even get me started. Blue Jays come in with all this hype and just don't do nothing with it. You know, even in that series against the New York Yankees for the Toronto Blue Jays, I thought the Yankees more or less lost that series rather than the Blue Jays won it. But ladies and gentlemen, next Monday night, we will see the 5-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to take on the 4-2 Detroit Lions. And then we'll also see another matchup, this one in Seattle, where the Seahawks host the Houston Texans. That's next week on Monday Night Football.
7 apiece in Atlanta. Big occasion for this city, this franchise. 7 years since their last Monday night game, and the visiting team, the Buffalo.
Yeah, maybe they were a little excessive on the flags, but flags have been a problem for Detroit over their last few weeks. So that's really something they're going to have to try to clean up, man. You can't be committing that many penalties per game. And yeah, I tell you what, I had a rant about the referees this weekend, man. They really need to start cleaning up their shit as well. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Buffalo from the 26. And play action here for Allen. Steps up in the pocket, downfield. Oh, and that one's tipped. Intended for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And a linebacker, number 0, was the one able to knock that pass down. Who do the Eagles play next? That's a good question there, Jack. Yep, Yankees hurt themselves, says Casey. Hell yeah. Yeah, put the PI was not the PI. So the Eagles got the Vikings next. So here goes Allen with a nice run, but he's tackled down right at the line of scrimmage. And number 17 is the one with the sack on the play. So that's going to set up 3rd down here for Buffalo. Oh, my goodness gracious. Josh Allen, the reigning MVP, continues to show why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So here we go, 3rd down and 10, and Atlanta's defense looking for a 3-and-out. Allen in the shotgun. Blitz coming from Atlanta. Allen gets rid of it. Oh, and Shakir with a big grab, and that's going to be caught. A 1st down, Buffalo. And a beautiful throw from Josh Allen. Pressure coming right in his face on the blitz. And he just throws that up to Shakir for a 1st down at the 42-yard line. And we got a challenge flag here from Atlanta. And Raheem Morris believes that this one was not caught. So after that big catch, we'll see here, Shakir appears to have it. Ooh, did that 2nd foot come down? 1, 2, yep, I think that 2nd foot is out of bounds there for Shakir. And I think that one's going to be incomplete. Talking and more, what's going on, man? Yeah, dude, I just caught that earlier today. I haven't got a chance to watch all of Monday Night Raw to kind of see like why that happened or why it's been pieced together. I've been hearing stuff online that Seth Rollins apparently has some type of shoulder injury, so that's why they pivoted to this sort of storyline. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to keep us guessing because nobody probably would have guessed that that was going to happen with the Vision turning on Seth Rollins. So thank you for hanging out in the chat, talking and more. Appreciate you, man. Casey Fox says, you don't think Buffalo choked tonight? I mean, based on what we seen last week, you would hope Buffalo comes into this matchup a little bit more prepared. And overall, especially with all the injuries both teams are kind of dealing with right now, I'd say Buffalo's the better team on paper. So, I mean, Allen's got to take over here. If you're picking between these quarterbacks here, between the Falcons and the Buffalo Bills, I mean, you're going with Josh Allen. So we'll have to see which one of these defenses really steps up here in this matchup. Right now, it's pretty even. It's tied up 7-7 here in this one. But yeah, I'm really thinking that the Buffalo Bills are going to get a win here against the Falcons. But hey, Falcons are a tough team, though. So I'll have to see what happens. CM, what's up, buddy? All right, don't forget, guys, after the first quarter, we'll give you guys a quick stat recap here on the channel. But please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. So that catch was overturned. So a great challenge there from Raheem Morris. And now 4th down and 10 coming up here for Buffalo. And looks like another penalty flag is down here. And that kick goes out of bounds. So 5:25 left to go here in the first quarter. And Atlanta will get the ball back. And I guess there wasn't a penalty flag. I thought there was. And guys, there in Atlanta is the College Football Hall of Fame. And wow, man, that is just beautiful. I have got to check that place out, man. That looks so cool. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 now coming up here for Atlanta. And the pistol formation is Michael Penix Jr. Ball here at the 34-yard line. Atlanta hands it off. Algier busts through, but he's tackled down a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be a loss. And that brings up 2nd down and long for Atlanta. Oh, look at that. We got a high five. Well, thank you, sir. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 11. Michael Penix Jr. lined up here in the shotgun. Blitz coming from the Bills. The Atlanta picks it up. Oh, and a big hit to Bijan Robinson. And he gets the catch, and he's close to the 1st down there on that catch. A big tackle there from the Buffalo linebacker, number 57, and it's 3rd down and short. Penix gets rid of that one, and man, look at that hit. A clean tackle there from Espinoza, number 57, the linebacker for Buffalo. So now 3rd down and 3 from the 41-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun here. And he puts a receiver in motion. It's a bunch set to the right. Blitz coming from Buffalo. Atlanta picks it up, but that's a terrible throw. But uh-oh, penalty markers on the play. That's going to be holding. As they go ahead and look at this one. That's going to be pass interference on the defense, and that will give the Atlanta Falcons an automatic 1st down.
which can affect your quickness, your explosiveness in that position big time. Absolutely. It's just when we're talking about defensive back play and trying to explode out of his lower half.
And the Buffalo Bills with 10 plus consecutive penalties in the last two games. Already 4 penalties here tonight in the first quarter. Not the start Buffalo was looking for. So now here we go, 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line for Atlanta. And wait a minute, there's another penalty marker here. This one's going to be on the Falcons. And oh my goodness, guys. What sloppy gameplay we've got here in the first quarter. And I believe that's the 2nd or 3rd penalty already on the Falcons here in the first quarter. So Michael Penix Jr. lined up here in the shotgun. And they've been having a tight end in the backfield there at the running back position, probably to help out in pass protection. So now here, 1st and 15. And they're going to hand it off here, Bijan. And he takes it up the middle, and he's tackled down at about the 48-yard line. So 2nd down coming up here for the Falcons. So a nice carry there on that 1st down run. And Michael Penix Jr. is 22% off target percentage rate throwing the ball, which is 31st in the NFL, near the bottom of the league. So 2nd down and 8 coming up here. Ball at the 48. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the pistol formation. Penix looking to hand off here. Bijan met at the line of scrimmage, and he maybe gets a yard, falling forward on that carry. But that's going to set up 3rd down and long coming up here for Atlanta. Hell yeah, Star Fox. What's up, man? How you doing? Nice watching football. Hell yeah, dude. Do you accept? Of course we accept donations. Thank you, man. Casey Fox, you know a penalty hurts teams. Yeah, dude. For real. What's up, Roy? Yeah, no doubt about it, Casey Fox. There's way too many penalties here in the first quarter for both teams. So now 3rd and 7 for Atlanta. They're at the 49-yard line. Penix in the shotgun. Blitz coming from the Bills. They pick it up, and that's caught Drake London, and he gets all the way up to the 32-yard line. 1st down, Falcons. And Atlanta picking up another blitz here from Buffalo's defense. And Michael Penix Jr. able to deliver on that throw to his number 1 target, Drake London. A nice curl route. He catches that one behind the defense and takes it up the field for more yards at the 31-yard line. And now here a handoff. Bijan Robinson breaks a tackle past the 20, still on his feet, inside the 10 and down at the 9-yard line. 1st down, Atlanta. And we see here on the replay, Michael Penix Jr. takes that one up the left side, or I should say hands it off up the left side on that stretch play to Bijan Robinson. And an excellent move once he got past the offensive line. A beautiful cutback, avoids the tackler, and he's able to get the ball up the field for 1st and goal. And now from the 9-yard line, Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun. And they put Bijan Robinson in motion back in the backfield. And they'll hand it off. Bijan nowhere to go. And he's tackled down at the line of scrimmage. And the defense sniffed that one out. And they were ready for that run for Atlanta. And that sets up 2nd down and goal. What's up, Antonio? Hell yeah. Good night, Munchie. Hell yeah, man. Brett the Hitman Hart calling the game tonight. Hell yeah. Let's go. Star Fox, what's up, man? Casey Fox, hope you're doing good. All right, so here we go. 3rd down, or I should say 2nd down. And the Falcons have a 46% red zone TD percentage this season, which is 25th in the NFL. So here we go. Penix, play action, looking to throw. Gets it to his tight end, but that's incomplete. Kyle Pitts cannot bring that one in. So that's going to set up 3rd down and goal. And Kyle Pitts has been a guy that you would think would be a big playmaker in this offense for Atlanta. Now, he's had some pretty decent games this season, but he's really not broken out and been this big kind of star that we would have expected Kyle Pitts to be with his size and his athleticism as a tight end. All right, so here we go. 3rd and goal. Now for Atlanta. Penix is lined up here in the pistol formation. And Buffalo rushes for Penix to Drake London for the touchdown, Atlanta. And the Falcons able to regain the lead. Drake London showing off the hands, and he stretches that one out across the goal line for the 9-yard touchdown grab. And a beautiful play there by Drake London. Excellent defense, although it wasn't good enough because the Falcons quarterback threw that one right in there on a dime, and that one's going to be a touchdown. And the extra point is good. A beautiful throw from Michael Penix as he was able to find Drake London on the left side. He was one-on-one with number 7 Johnson, and he just puts his hand up and snatches that one right out of the air. And Michael Penix Jr. is a guy who's known to have a big arm, but a lot of times he can be inaccurate. But on that particular throw, a very accurate pass where Drake London, only he could make a catch on the play. And he now has 5 receptions on 6 targets for 64 yards and a touchdown. So an excellent game here early on for the Atlanta Falcons' number 1 wide receiver. Yeah, you never know. Good night, Munchies. What's going on, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Happy Monday, brother. And Leaves, what's going on, man? Go Bucks, hell yeah. And Roy says, yes, Buccaneers. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, Falcons might get the upset, man. All right, so here we go. It's a 14-7 lead here for Atlanta. Buffalo starts out 1st and 10 at the 26. Allen hands it off. Cook met in the backfield, and he's going to lose a yard on that carry. And that's going to set up 2nd down and long for Buffalo. And that carry will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. Yeah, Baker's definitely doing great things, man. Yeah, very sad news about the injuries for the Bucks, guys. Really bummed out about it, man. All right, guys, so Atlanta is leading in the 1st quarter here, 14-7, as we've reached the end of the 1st quarter. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's give you guys a quick little stat recap. So after that 1st quarter, both teams are able to put up some points here as it's a 14-7 ball game with Atlanta having the lead. And we see for Josh Allen, he's 2 for 4 for 64 passing yards and a touchdown here in this game. He's also got 3 carries for 13 yards here for the running game for Buffalo. We see James Cook with 3 carries for 6 yards, Joshua Palmer with the big catch for 45 yards, and Dawson Knox with the catch for 19 yards and a touchdown here in this one for Buffalo. For the Atlanta Falcons, Michael Penix Jr. is 6 of 8 for 72 yards and a touchdown pass. We see Bijan Robinson has 6 carries for 40 yards on the day, and Tyler Algier with 2 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown run. Drake London with 5 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown here in this ball game as Atlanta leads 14-7 after the first quarter. So yeah, fantasy football has been fun. It's been fun this year, that's for sure. Still trying to win my first game. We'll see how that goes. But it's all right. We're making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Wesley, what's going on, man? Says, how about them Packers? Dude, man, pretty good win. I was actually a little shocked, though, that the offense didn't put up a lot more numbers against that Cincinnati Bengals defense. That, let's face it, they just haven't been good all year long. So a slow start there for the Green Bay Packers in the first half, but they really cleaned it up there in the second half to get the win. And Jack says he thinks the Falcons 27, Bills 20. Okay. So here we go. Allen lined up in the shotgun, 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw here. 4-man rush. Big throw. Oh, and that one's batted out of the air by Terrell Jr. And the top cornerback on Atlanta makes a play there that sets up 3rd down and 10. And Josh Allen with good protection on that last play as he tried to get it completed on the left-hand side. And we see here on the replay with the zone coverage, that's when Josh Allen takes advantage and uses the legs. And then Allen can see that it's man coverage there, and he finds out actually it's a zone coverage there on that touchdown throw to Knox. And a beautiful play call there for Allen. And now 3rd down and 10 here for Buffalo. Ball at the 26-yard line. Atlanta showing blitz here. They do send the blitz. Buffalo picks it up. That's caught. Khalil Shakir breaking tackles, still on his feet, and he gets that ball inside the 40-yard line and a 1st down, Buffalo. And an incredible effort there from the wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills as Khalil Shakir lined up on the far right side, catches that one and breaks not 1 but 2 tackles and gets enough for the 1st down marker. And Wesley, yeah, nice to see Matthew Golden finally have a good breakout game. Nice to see that for you, man. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 here for Buffalo at the 41-yard line. Allen, play action, looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket. That one's caught, and Palmer with the grab. But uh-oh, that is not a good sign. And unfortunately for Palmer, he looks hurt on the ground, and there is a penalty marker on the play as well.
Guilty of a penalty in the secondary. Defense number 24. That penalty.
And the holding penalty on the defense will be declined. That's a 1st down for Palmer, but he is hurt on the play, and he's got trainers looking at him right now, and I hope he's doing okay, but that did not look good for the Buffalo Bills wide receiver here in this one. Well, I hope he's doing okay. Wow. All right, what's going on, guys? We got Jake up in the chat, says Falcons going to win. Hell yeah, bro. We got Doe, what's going on, man? What the hell is going to be 42-10, says Doe. Okay, man, okay. Close game, hell yeah. Roy says, are you going to be going to the Bucks game? Or going to be doing the Bucks game? Yeah, I'll be doing the Bucks next Monday night against the Detroit Lions, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a fun one, especially with the 7 p.m. start time. Yeah. Jacob, thank you, brother. Jesus is Lord. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out in the channel. Wesley says, is Mike Evans going to the Hall? Absolutely, Wesley. Absolutely. Mike Evans is a surefire Hall of Famer. I think the Falcons will win because the Bills lost their trash Patriots. Jack, not a bad assessment there, although I'm expecting the Bills to have a bounce back because they lost last week to the Patriots, but I mean, we'll wait and see here. Both of these teams are pretty evenly matched. To me, really, the only difference is I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills quarterback over the Atlanta Falcons quarterback in this one. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, Atlanta's really pushing Buffalo, though. They have the lead 14-7 here as we get ready to start the second quarter. Or I said as we just getting started with the second quarter. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Not doing too bad here tonight. Are you gonna do the Packers Cardinals game? I don't believe so, unless is that gonna be a primetime game next week? Does anybody know? Let's see what's got. We got the Steelers, the Steelers versus the Bengals on Thursday night, and Palmer limping into the injury tent there for Buffalo. And we see on the replay here that his left leg got taken out from underneath him, and I hope he's doing all right. All right, so here we go. First down, toss play to Cook on the left side, and he's only going to get a yard on that one. So second down and long coming up here for Buffalo. Yeah, so the Falcons at 49ers next Saturday night. Oh, yeah, the Packers and Cardinals would be at 4:25 in the afternoon. You know what, man? The Packers Cardinals might be a game we try to do. If not, maybe the Rams Jaguars. All right, so here we go. Allen looking to throw under pressure, and he's going to go down for the sack. And Atlanta's defense comes up with the big sack on 2nd and 8, and that's going to push the Buffalo Bills out of field goal range. And the pump fake there from Josh Allen, but the pocket just collapses on the Buffalo quarterback, and he's not able to avoid the sack. Well, thank you, Wayne. Appreciate you in the chat there, brother. Shout out to Wayne Parker sending good vibes from NC. Appreciate you, man. Hot take, the Falcons have a young one, but one of the best safety rooms in the NFL. Jacob, I think I have to agree with you. Those young safeties are definitely showing out here in this season for Atlanta. Who got the sack? Good question there, Jacob. Let's get to that there. To be honest with you, it's a name very hard to pronounce. Okay, so Ruke Horoyo. Yeah, I probably butchered that one. So Aruke, number 89, or sorry, number 98, the defensive tackle, is the one with the sack there for Atlanta. Man, trying to pronounce that person's name too many dang times, that'll be a tongue twister. Jacob says he's a sophomore. He's in the NFL. How is he a sophomore? Jacob, that's funny, bro. That is funny. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome back, brother. Hope you're doing good. So much spam. We hate the spam we do. Go away, spam. Go away, spam. We don't like you. Casey, just drinking some water. Need to get another one here. This one's almost gone. Jack, your favorite Bucks player. Mike Allstott is my favorite Bucks player of all time. And right behind him is Derek Brooks. Fly Eagle Fly says Commanders going to win. Yeah, should be a good game for the Commanders. And we'll see how that goes. And oh my goodness, another injury for the Buffalo Bills offense, this time to their center, number 66. And Jacob says Baker's going to win MVP. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, so here we go. 3rd down and 8 for the Buffalo Bills at the 43-yard line. And Allen looking to throw. Blitz coming in. Atlanta gets home with the huge sack. And not good. Josh Allen looks like he's writhing in pain. He does get a hand back up on this one, but he's really grabbing at that left arm, and Atlanta comes up with the huge sack on that play. And wow, what a pressure here as we see the package, a big blitz, and we see 3 defenders get in on the quarterback for the huge sack. It looks like that ball did come loose, but Allen got his knee down before the ball actually popped out. So fair catch made here for Atlanta at the 13-yard line, and that's where they'll take over here on offense. So that last play there was a 7-play, 17-yard drive, and Buffalo forced to have to punt the ball back to Atlanta. They trail 14-7 here in the second quarter. All right, so here we go. 1st down and 10 for Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr., play action, looking to throw, under pressure, and he goes down for the sack. But there's a penalty flag on the play. And we'll see what the penalty is. It's offsides on the defense, and that's going to take away that sack. So here we go, 1st and 5 after the penalty. And a handoff here to Robinson on the right side. He breaks through at the 30, at the 35 to the 40, 45 to the 50, breaking a tackle, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown, Atlanta. And Bijan Robinson breaking tackles all the way down for the huge 81-yard touchdown run. And Atlanta extends their lead with that touchdown from Bijan. Oh my. And we see here on the replay, Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the pistol formation. They put a man in motion. It's a stretch play to the right side. And Bijan breaks through the line and then breaks a tackle downfield, and he's gone. And that man right there is one fast running back. What's up, Lighthouse Keeper? And wow, Atlanta has extended their lead very quickly. All right, here we go, guys. Got the updated score pinned here in the chat for everybody. And wow, what an impressive run by Bijan Robinson for 81 yards. And hey, it only took one play after the 5-yard penalty where Michael Penix Jr. got sacked. It was offsides on Ed Oliver. So that set up first down and 5 from the Atlanta Falcons 19-yard line, and Bijan Robinson takes that carry up the right side on a stretch play, bounces it back in, and then bounces back out to the outside, and he breaks the tackle all his way down for an 81-yard rushing touchdown. And a big game here for Bijan Robinson. Already 7 carries for 121 yards and a touchdown here in this game for the Atlanta Falcons running back. And let's just say if you got Bijan in fantasy, you're looking pretty good right now, aren't you? I would say so. Yeah, Jack, I don't know. I mean, it ain't looking too good for Buffalo right now. But hey, look, I gotta stick with my pick. All right. I picked them. And hey, just like I did with the Cowboys and the Panthers. I picked the Cowboys against the Panthers, and hey, you gotta give the Panthers credit, man. And Jacob says my prediction 35-21. What's up, Martin? And Lighthouse says, I'm watching the Bears-Commanders game. Yeah, how we doing in that one? Now they're here on a commercial break. That one gets started yet? Looks like we haven't got anything started yet in that one. Oh, look at that. Grassi is doing the Bears and Commanders. Guess I shouldn't be surprised about that. The Packers fans doing the Bears game.
For a guy like this, because you do your job and you look block on the edge, as you pointed out by Washington, and there goes 7 through your.
So a nice play there for Atlanta as they extend their lead. It's 21-7. And Buffalo will take the return here, and not much. Up to the 22-yard line there for Atlanta. And their special teams comes up there with a big stop, forcing only a small return on that play. And woo, Bijan so close to being out of bounds on that play, and then gave mad props to his offensive lineman and the wide receiver downfield, Washington, with the excellent block. All right, so here we go. First down and 10 for Buffalo. Allen hands it off. Cook up the middle, has a lane, breaking tackles, and gets up to the 28-yard line. And that'll set up second down and short coming up here for Buffalo. Yeah, Bijan has 1 touchdown, Austin. Yeah, Joey Bosa's still in. Nothing reporting on him yet. So here we go. Second down and 4 coming up here for Buffalo. And Allen lined up under center, hands it off. Cook up the middle's got a lane, breaking tackles inside the 40 and tackled down at the 42-yard line. And that's a first down, Buffalo. Who's the best player on the field today? I mean, you got to go with, either Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, practically. All right, so here we go. First down and 10 after that nice run gets them up to the 42-yard line. And now we see Allen hands it off to Cook again. A nice run here for Cook, but he's not able to escape the defender. And that's only going to be a 2-yard gain. The rookie safety Watts comes up and makes the tackle. Holy shit, look at that, man. Thank you, Just Here, man, for the 5 gifted memberships. Dude, thank you, bro. Intensify, what's up, man? and Snipe. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 8. And we see here Allen looking to throw under duress, still looking. He's rolling around, avoiding the sack. He's going to run it here, I think. Yep, he's going to keep it. And he takes it up. Oh, man, and that's a fumble out of bounds. But only able to get about 4 yards on that carry is Josh Allen. He kept looking downfield for a man, but he couldn't find one. As we see, the defense was having great coverage in the secondary, and Allen doing everything he could to keep that play alive, and ends up taking it up the field for about a 4-yard carry. Dude, guys, let's give a big shout out to Just Here to Roast with the 5 gifted memberships here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hell yeah, let's go, man. Tyler Algier scored the first touchdown, Jack. All right, so here we go. Allen looking to throw on 3rd and 3. Gets rid of it, but that's incomplete. Right at the feet of Shavers there. And that is not where Allen wanted the football. And the pressure getting to Josh Allen there quickly on that play. And that set up an incomplete throw. And looks like Buffalo is going to be forced to punt the football away here on this drive. And that's not what Buffalo needed, as they are down by 2 scores here early in the first half. 8:21 to go in the second quarter. And now from the 49-yard line, Buffalo will punt the ball away at 4th and 3. Yeah, Lighthouse, a good comeback win for the Chargers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And looks like that was an excellent save made there by the special teams for Buffalo. And wow, number 28 able to jump up and save it from going into the end zone. And we'll see Atlanta take over at their own 5-yard line as they got the lead here 21-7 in the second quarter. Snipe, what's going on, man? Buccaneers to the Super Bowl? Hell yeah. Thank you, Snipe. Appreciate you, man. Guys, let's give a big shout out to our new members here on the channel. We've got Intensify, we got Lindsay, we got Crazy Nut 73, Motown Mitch, who's been a long subscriber here on the channel. Congratulations with the gifted membership, and Snipe 504, who's also been another regular here on the channel. Man, appreciate you guys, dude. This is awesome. All right, guys. So we are here in the second quarter, 8:09 remaining, and Atlanta will get the ball back here. And man, I wonder what they're going to dial up here on this drive. And looking at the other matchup here right now, guys, looks like Chicago is driving the ball down the field here on their first possession of the game. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Roy, the Buccaneers? And we got Big Hurt. What's going on, man? Can you say 67? I'm not sure what that's about, but thank you for hanging out in the channel there, Big Hurt. Appreciate you. All right, if you guys got any football questions, please hit me up with the super chats, and make sure to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. What an amazing play from Bijan Robinson. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best running backs in the NFL right now. And you got to imagine that now the Buffalo Bills defense needs to lock down on that playmaking running back for Atlanta. Williams, what's up, man? Next week, Monday afternoon, tonight on NFL football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions at 7 p.m. And Jacob, thank you so much for the sub there, brother. And William, always appreciate you too, man, coming in here and hanging out. And Josh Allen most certainly is going to want that throwback there to Shavers on 3rd down, where it looked like he was wide open, but unfortunately it was an incomplete pass. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. Penix lined up in the pistol formation. He'll hand it off to Bijan. Bijan breaks through, but he only gets a couple yards on that carry. So that sets up 2nd down and 7 here for Atlanta. So Bijan Robinson with 132 scrimmage yards here in this game. That's more than the entire offense for Buffalo has right now. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr. in the shotgun. They put Bijan Robinson in the backfield, hand it off on the left side. Bijan takes that close to the 1st down marker. He's going to be short about a half a yard, so that sets up 3rd and inches. All right, so here we go. As we're under 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, it's 3rd down and 1 coming up here for Atlanta. And Algier subs in at running back. And Penix lined up here in the pistol formation. The tight end takes the direct snap, and he'll take that QB sneak and gets the 1st down for Atlanta. Hell yeah, look at that with all the emojis. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Crazy. It looks like Chicago just took a 3-0 lead over the Commanders. And in this game, we see Atlanta gets a 1st down. It's Franks, number 84, with the QB sneak. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for Atlanta from the 16-yard line. Michael Penix Jr. in the pistol formation. Play action here. Penix looking down the field, and it's caught. A big catch from Drake London, and he's up past the 40-yard line, and a 1st down, Atlanta. Yeah, right? Need to get some Bucks emojis. Exactly. Yeah, me too, man. The bots are so aggravating. All right, so here we go. Pistol formation on 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Penix hands it off. No, it's play action. He's going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. He's going to keep it. And running, he gets it out of bounds at the 49-yard line. So a nice 8-yard scramble there for the quarterback, and that sets up 2nd down and 2. And Michael Penix Jr. on that last throw just zipped that one into Drake London over the middle of the field, and some nice moves made from the top wide out there for Atlanta. And Drake London takes that play 26 yards, and now Michael Penix Jr. gets the ball to the 49-yard line after that 7-yard scramble. So here we go. Pistol formation, handoff to Algier on the right side, and he's tackled after a gain of a yard, and that's going to set up 3rd down for Atlanta. So we see here on the replay, Bernard, number 8, a nice play, able to get in there and make the tackle on the running back. So 3rd down and 2 coming up here for Atlanta's offense, and Buffalo trying to get a stop here. They trail 21-7. So here we go. Play action. Penix rolling to his right, rolling, throwing, and he gets that completed to Kyle Pitts, and that's a 1st down, Atlanta. And the Falcons moving the ball steadily down the field here on this drive. And finding his tight end, the lefty, a nice throw rolling to his right, gets that completed to his tight end. And that'll be a 1st down now from the 40-yard line. And Michael Penix Jr. lined up here in the shotgun. And hands it off to Bijan Robinson, and he takes it for only a yard on that play. Buffalo shuts down the run on that particular play. Bijan Robinson came from the wide receiver position into the backfield and took that handoff in motion to the right side for a yard. Oh yeah, Lighthouse, the Bucks won yesterday. Psalms 23. What's up, Jacob? Appreciate you, man. So 265 total yards of offense for Atlanta, only 127 for Buffalo here in this matchup. And now Bijan Robinson's lined up in the slot. Penix looking to throw here, gets it. Oh, right off of the hands. An incomplete pass from Michael Penix Jr. looking for the running back Bijan Robinson on the left-hand side. It's incomplete, and that sets up third down and long. What's up, Caleb? So 4 for 5 on third down conversions here for Atlanta early on in this one. It's a 21-7 ball game. The Falcons with the lead and ball at the 39-yard line here. Penix lined up in the shotgun. And looking to throw here. Penix steps up in the pocket. That one was tipped, but Bijan makes the grab, but he's not going to get enough for the first down as he's tackled down at the 33-yard line. So we see here on the replay the defense showing off coverage. Robinson with the nice curl route there right in front of the first down marker. And man, that one was tipped right at the line of scrimmage from Rousseau and almost ended up being an incomplete pass. So now fourth down and 3 for Atlanta, and they're going to try to go for it here. And Penix lined up in the pistol formation. But now we'll see a timeout here as we've reached the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Atlanta leads the Buffalo Bills 21-7 here in this one. Well, what's up, Roy? Yeah, so south of Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa. I am familiar with that area. All right, guys, 2-minute warning. All right, guys, let's take a look at the other matchup going on here on Monday night as we see the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Daniels with the ball. They trail 3-0 in the first quarter as the Commanders have the ball. Daniels here going to hand it off, and we'll see Billy take that one up to the 21-yard line. All right, as we wait to get back to this action, guys, thanks for hanging out on the channel. Appreciate y'all. Ooh, Crazy says my team gets the Bengals on Thursday. You a Steelers fan, huh? Oh, watch out, dude. Caleb says he thinks the Commanders are going to win by a Hail Mary again. I guess we'll have to wait and see and find out. Looks like Jaden Daniels just threw an interception, though. Look at that. Roy says he's born in Pittsburgh, too. Look at that. We got a bunch of Pittsburgh people in the chat, man. Just Here to Roast says Buffalo needs to come out alive. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. 2 weeks in a row for Buffalo with the slow start here on offense. And the defense, I mean, come on, guys. You got to play a lot better. And now here we go. Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun. It's 4th down and 3 from the 33-yard line. Penix looking to throw over the middle. That one's batted down, and a big play there for the Buffalo defense. And that pass breakup will force the turnover on downs. And if you ask me for Atlanta, I do not like the play call here, guys. They're lined up here. It looks like at the 33-yard line. So this would be a pretty long field goal. But if you ask me, you're already up by 2 touchdowns. You might as well go for the field goal here. And now we see the Buffalo Bills get some momentum back here with that turnover on downs on defense, thanks to the nice pass breakup there for the Buffalo defender. Second team's the Colts and the Bucks. Hell yeah. What's up, Lewis? Big Steeler fan. T, what's going on, man? All right, so here we go. 1st down and 10 for Buffalo. Allen looking to throw from the shotgun. Throws that one complete to Coleman, but he doesn't get much on that catch and run. So 2nd down coming up here as we're under 2 minutes to go. Buffalo does have 3 timeouts remaining. So here's Josh Allen on 2nd down and 6. Lined up here at the 37-yard line. Allen looking to throw. Plenty of time. Steps up in the pocket. That's complete. And a nice grab from Elijah Moore. And they're going to say incomplete. The ball hit the ground. And there's the replay. Moore, nice grab. Ooh, did it? Yeah, that looks like it popped out there at the last second. Here's another angle of it. It does look like he caught it with his fingertips. His knee hits it. And, oh, wait a minute. That may be a catch, ladies and gentlemen. So with 1:25 remaining, they will review that. And I'm pretty sure Elijah Moore was able to keep that one off the ground. It's a fingertip catch. His knee hits the ball, but then he tucks it in at the last second, and that ball never hits the ground. So that should end up being a 1st down grab there for Buffalo, as we've got 1:25 remaining here in this one. And the Buffalo Bills trail 21-7, but they are trying to march down the field here to cut into that lead for the Atlanta Falcons. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions, please let me know with the super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate y'all. Happy early Halloween to everybody. And hope you guys are doing well here in this beautiful fall time of year. Man, Just Here, thank you, bro. Just Here to Roast, appreciate you, man. You've gifted memberships here on the channel, and your kind comments have been very welcoming to the chat, so appreciate you, man. And we got a Titans fan here. Caleb, sorry to hear about your head coach getting canned. What do you do at halftime? Yeah, Jack, so we do a little halftime recap. I go over all the key stats here for both teams. And then after that, kind of give my assessment of what happened in the first half. Then we usually take a little break, just go grab a drink of water, hit the bathroom if I need to, and then try to get back here before the start of the second half. Sometimes, two guys, I do end up hanging around here at halftime. So if you guys got any football questions, just hit me up with the super chats and we'll get those answered here coming up at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, dude. And what a catch from Elijah Moore, able to keep that football off the ground. I mean, it was practically floating above the ground. What a catch. Yeah, Thursday night got the Bengals and the Steelers. So here we go, 3rd down and 6 now for Buffalo. Looking to throw, and that one tipped down, and that's Terrell Jr. breaking up the pass intended for Coleman, and it's going to be 4th down and 6 for Buffalo. And wow, Atlanta Falcons defense is showing up big here in this one. Oh, and the refs didn't catch the holding call there on Terrell as he pulled on the jersey. No flag comes out on this play. So now 4th down and 6 coming up here for Buffalo. And Atlanta has dominated this first half against Buffalo. And we'll see a punt here. And with 3 timeouts, just over a minute remaining, we'll see what Atlanta does here with the fair catch caught at the 12-yard line. Caleb says he thinks the Bills should be winning right now. Yeah, I mean, I think the Bills should definitely be keeping it a lot shorter or a lot closer than what it is. That's for sure. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a late flag that comes in here. So no penalty marker. They picked up the flag. So that's going to be 1st down and 10 for Atlanta at the 13-yard line with a minute 12 to go here in the first half. All right, so here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Falcons. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun. Quick throw to Drake London, and he's still on his feet, and he gets it inside the 20, and he's down at the 22-yard line. Excellent effort there from Drake London, who's had an impressive first half here in this one for the Atlanta Falcons. So now here we go. Ball at the 22-yard line. It's 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Falcons, or 2nd and 1, I should say. Blitz coming from Buffalo. Penix has to get rid of it, and that's incomplete. So a nice blitz there from the Buffalo Bills. And now we've got a 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Falcons. Uh-oh, and that's not a good sign for Buffalo as Benford is down on the play. Looks like an ankle injury, and we'll wait to see what happens here with this injury timeout. I think the Bucks could win the Super Bowl this year. And guys, this quarterback comparison, wow, Michael Penix Jr. doing a little bit more than Josh Allen in this first half as this Atlanta Falcons defense has really found a groove against the Buffalo offense that has not been able to get much going here in this first half. And Penix Jr. has been really getting the ball out quick throughout this game, finding his number 1 target in this one, which has been Drake London. He's got 7 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown already in the first half. Him and Bijan Robinson are balling out when it comes to fantasy football right now. And that's not a good sign for Buffalo. Benford slow to walk to the sideline there on that injury. So now here we go. 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Falcons. 42 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball at the 22-yard line. Penix is lined up in the pistol formation. And he'll hand it off to Robinson. Robinson breaking tackles, and he gets inside the 25 to the 27-yard line. And Atlanta will take their first timeout. Trev, what's up, brother? Nice to have you on, my brother. Caleb, I think the Bucks are going to win the Super Bowl this year. So 136 rushing yards in the first half for Bijan Robinson. That's the most by any Atlanta player since 2011. So an excellent day here for Robinson, and it's not over yet. It's first down and 10 with 37 seconds remaining from the 27-yard line. And here we go. Penix looking to throw downfield. Oh, and that one right off the hands of the intended target, Washington, number 82. And that incomplete pass is going to set up second down and 10. And Washington was the one with the nice move coming back on the inside. And the safety able to make a nice play to knock the ball out of the hands of the intended target, number 82. Tre'Davious White was the one there on the pass breakup. So now second down and 10 with 31 seconds remaining here for Atlanta. What's going on, brother? And now here we go. Penix looking to throw down the right side. London was right there, but just out of the reach of the number one target, and he's upset with himself. And man, that would have been an excellent grab there for the Falcons, but instead it's incomplete. So now third down and long with 27 seconds remaining for Atlanta. And we see here on the replay, he had his receiver on the right side. It's an out route, and Penix read it perfectly, but overthrows the intended target. And Drake London a little upset with himself after that one. So here we go. A handoff here. Robinson takes that draw play up the middle, and he's only going to get a few yards on that play. So getting a little chippy out here. As these teams continue to battle it out. So now fourth down and 8 coming up here for Atlanta. And unfortunately, Bernard is now down with an injury for Buffalo. And man, that is not good for the Buffalo Bills defense. And Bernard's slow to get up there as he tries to walk off under his own power. And the Buffalo Bills defense dealing with a lot of injuries right now. Uh-oh, man, that's not a good sign for Atlanta either. Jake Matthews, the left tackle, is limping back towards the locker room area. Man, so a lot of guys dropping like flies right now as far as injuries on Monday Night Football. Damn. All right, so fourth down and 8 with 21 seconds remaining. We'll see a punt here from the Falcons. A nice fair catch made here at the 30-yard line, but with 15 seconds remaining and one timeout, I can only wonder what Buffalo's going to look to do here. Intensify, what's up, man? Says, haven't watched much football this week. Hope the games have been good. Happy Thanksgiving from Canada. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you too in Canada. What's up, Fanatic Trev? Hope you're doing good too, buddy. What's up, Intensify? All right, so here we go. First and 10 for Buffalo. Allen's going to look to throw here. Pump fakes over the middle, and that's intercepted for the Falcons. And that is not what the Buffalo Bills were looking for. And Atlanta gets a turnover here right before halftime. And now with 2 timeouts remaining and 7 seconds to go, it's going to be a quick turnaround here for Buffalo. And that's the risk you take when you still try to throw the football around before halftime instead of taking a knee. And we see here the pressure got to Josh Allen, and that pass was just way too late over the middle of the field. And Alford, number 20, comes up with the pick. And Allen upset with himself, and he has not had a good first half here for Buffalo in this game. Go Easton, what's up, man? Good night, crazy.
Going to review.
So it looks like we are going to have a review of the interception. It looked like Alford came up with it just fine. He's down on the ground there, rolls over. Looks like he's still got it. He gets back up. Yeah, I don't see anything there on why that wouldn't be an interception. So that should stand there for Atlanta as they get their second turnover of the first half here. And Josh Allen can't believe it. Yeah, honestly, man, the Buffalo Bills could have just kneed it out and took it in at halftime. They're down 27 or 21-7, but now after that interception, there is 10 seconds remaining. So that should give Atlanta at least time for one play to try to get it in field goal range. All right, so here we go. From the 49-yard line, the Atlanta Falcons take over on offense. And we see Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the shotgun, but it looks like a timeout here for Buffalo. They take their last timeout. All right, guys, don't forget, we're going to give you guys a quick little stat recap once we get to the end of this first half here. Only 10 seconds remaining here in this one.
And that pick for Buffalo offense.
They're down bodies right now. James Cook only has 7 carries. Time of possession has massively favored Atlanta. It's a big play. I think Atlanta, put Drake London, put Kyle Pitts together. You're going to get zone. Try to get that completion, pop your timeout.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for Atlanta from the 49-yard line. 10 seconds to go. Penix looking for a quick throw. Gets it. Drake London with a nice grab. And he gets out of bounds right near the 45-yard line. And that will put Drake London over 100 receiving yards here in the first half for the Atlanta Falcons.
And again, the conversation in the huddle is, hey, we're trying to get 4 or 5 yards. You have to declare yourself down after 3 or 4 yards and pop your timeout.
So here we go. 6 seconds to go from the 40-yard line. Penix looking to throw here. In the shotgun, it's a quick throw. It's caught. Drake London running with it. He's going in for the touchdown, Atlanta. Wow. Wow. And, yeah, Josh Allen in Buffalo ain't too happy about that. And a 40-yard touchdown grab by Drake London. Oh, no! But, ladies and gentlemen, Drake London's foot touches out of bounds before he crosses the pylon. Wow! And that's going to bring back that touchdown. Holy crap, did Buffalo just catch one hell of a break there with that? Guys, that's coming back. He's going to be down out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And it's going to be end of the first half. Holy crap, dude. How did that happen? I mean, Drake London just came loose on the right side. And unfortunately, right there is when the foot hits. And the ball was not across the pylon yet. Wow. So that's going to be a reverse touchdown called back, and which means Atlanta goes in at halftime 21-7 here. But wow, guys, Drake London balling out here, and so is Bijan Robinson in the first half. Wow. What an incredible first half on offense for Atlanta.
Obviously, it's hard to fault the player there when it's that open, taking a shot. Would like to get the field goal there, would like to get the touchdown, but didn't happen our way. But you can't fault our guys being aggressive. Absolutely. The reigning MVPs in this building. It's Monday Night Football. You help with 7 points and pick them off at the end. Got to be thrilled with this defensive effort. You know, the guys are playing well. You know, got to come out and do it again. We know we're playing out there playing Superman. So got ready to deal. I'm saying that.
All right, guys, let's give you all a little stat recap here. What a crazy ending to the first half that was. Drake London almost takes it into the end zone. And, guys, if you got Drake London or Bijan Robinson right now in your fantasy league, you're having a pretty damn good day right now, I must say. So let's go over the Buffalo Bills offensive numbers here to start this one out. And Josh Allen, not the first half he would have envisioned. 5 for 12 passing for only 98 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception here in this one. James Cook with only 7 carries for 30 yards in this game. Joshua Palmer with 2 catches for 60 yards, but he's been out with an injury, unfortunately. It looks like he's not going to be able to make it back. We do see Dawson Knox with 1 catch for 19 yards and a touchdown, and Khalil Shakir with 1 catch for 15 yards as well. But it's been a dominant first half for this Atlanta Falcons team, where we see Michael Penix Jr. is 12 for 19 for 171 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. We've also seen Bijan Robinson break out with 12 carries for 138 yards on the ground and the touchdown. That's the most rushing yards in a first half for an Atlanta Falcons player since 2011. And not to mention that, we see Drake London balling out with 9 catches for 147 yards and a touchdown grab here in this offense. He's been the go-to guy here for Michael Penix Jr., and this Atlanta Falcons team has a 21-7 lead at halftime. Damn. What a first half. Buffalo Bills getting their asses whooped right now, that's for sure. All right, guys, let's look at the other game going on here right now. And holy smokes. Looks like Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears have the lead 13-0 here in this one. And we've seen 2 field goal drives from Chicago. And now we see Caleb Williams was able to get in for the rushing touchdown. And that's a 13-0 football game there with the Chicago Bears against the Washington Commanders at the start of the second quarter. All right, guys, it's going to be a little bit of a halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show. So we'll see you guys here back in just a few moments. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. All right, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Hope you're enjoying your halftime break. Ugh. Oh yeah, we back again. Yeah, we back. Tell your friends, cause we back, we back. Down, 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 down. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Come on, we're operating. A stack on the rags inaugurating. Yay! We can this moon stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag inaugurating. Know that you got a job is cheating, but your husband's heart problems complicating. All right, guys, just waiting to get back for the second half here in this one. And Atlanta Falcons are 3-1 in their last four primetime games. Jeez, spit it out. Hell yeah, Mad Libs, what's up, man? Yeah, the Patriots are having a pretty good season thus far. I think all Pats fans should be very happy about that. All right, guys, as we get back to this one here, Bijan Robinson with an impressive first half, and he's going to look to build on that heading into this second half here for the Atlanta Falcons as they've got a 21-7 lead over the Buffalo Bills.
Excited if you're an Atlanta Falcons fan for the way this offense looked in that first half. They have got playmakers. They are confident. See if they can close it out here in the second half.
So now we'll see here a return from Buffalo, and it gets only up to about the 26-yard line.
Sean, Atlanta's shown great balance offensively. What do you need to see from your defense this half?
Well, they're staying two-dimensional. We're not fitting to run the right way.
Well, the offense here for Buffalo has got to get a lot of things going here in this one. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Josh Allen under center. Hands it off to Cook. Cook takes that one. Still on his feet. Close to the 35-yard line. J-Bob, what's up, man? Long time no see, man. Yeah, we are doing the Buffalo Bills against the Atlanta Falcons. And right now, the Falcons are putting a whooping on the Buffalo Bills here. And Buffalo started with a 6-play, 73-yard touchdown drive, but since then, it's been punt after punt after punt. And now here we go. 2nd down and 2 for Buffalo. It's an offset I formation. They hand it off to Cook. Cook gets past the 40 to the 42-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo. J-Bob, hope you're doing good, man. What's up, Mad Libs? Revenge of the Siths. It's like King Kong. Let's go. Life seems meaningless since the birds started shitting the bed. J-Bob, it's okay. Listen, man, even when your team's doing bad, sometimes you got to look on the brighter side of things. Trust me, I'm a Bucks fan. I know what that feels like. So here we go. 1st and 10. Here for Josh Allen in the shotgun. Ball at the 42. Looking to throw. 5-man rush. It gets to the receiver, and now Josh Allen with a quick throw, and Khalil Shakir makes the grab. That's a gain of about 9 yards, so 2nd down and short. And Atlanta sent a blitz on that play, sending 5. Buffalo's able to pick it up, and they get that completed to their number 1 receiver, Khalil Shakir. A nice slant route there from number 10. And now we'll see here 2nd down and 1 for Buffalo. It's another jumbo set here as we see Buffalo's trying to establish the running game here in the 2nd half. And a handoff here to Cook. Cook up the middle, and he's going to have enough for the 1st down, Buffalo. Ghost K7, what's up, man? Long time no see. Baker for MVP, says J-Bob. Thank you, J-Bob. Appreciate you showing some love to my quarterback, baby. Who's winning tonight's game, Washington or Chicago? Well, right now I think Chicago's leading. 13-7 right now for Chicago in that one. Welcome to the chat, guys. So 1st and 10 here for Buffalo at the 46. Allen, play action, looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket, gets that one completed to Sharp, and that's going to be caught and carried to the 39-yard line. And that's going to set up 2nd down and short coming up here for Buffalo. And the receiver number 14 was the one in motion, and he's able to take that motion across the field and catches that drag route off guard on the defense there, and a nice gain sets up 2nd down and short. So now here from the 39-yard line, it's 2nd down and 3 here for Buffalo. Josh Allen lined up under center. Johnson in the backfield. Actually, that might be Davis. It is Davis. Josh Allen gets it completed to the running back, and Davis has got a 1st down. And now that ball gets it up to about the 25-yard line. J-Bob says Chicago won't win. He's allergic to winning. So Allen able to avoid the sack, gets that one completed to his running back there. And that sets up 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line. So Allen under center. Hands it off here to Cook. Cook up the middle, bulldozing defenders for another 1st down, Buffalo. And already you're seeing the Buffalo Bills trying to reestablish that running game. They have been feeding James Cook here on this drive. And we see here a nice run following his blockers up the left-hand side. And Cook takes what the defense gives him, bulldozing defenders and getting the 1st down. So a gain of 12 yards on that carry. 1st and 10 now for Buffalo. And now from the 23-yard line, Allen under center once again. And another handoff here. Cook on the left side. It takes 4 defenders to bring down Dalvin Cook or James Cook there on that drive. And 2nd down and short coming up here for Buffalo. And the left tackle there for Buffalo slow to get up. And he looks like he's limping a little bit, but okay to remain in the game is left tackle Dawkins for Buffalo. So 2nd down coming up here for the Buffalo offense. They're driving, trying to get back into this football game. It's 21-7 here in the 3rd quarter. And Davis lined up in the backfield now, ball at the 17-yard line. It's a jumbo set here for Buffalo. And Allen, play action, looking, gets it to his running back. Davis at the 10, at the 5, diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the Bills and Josh Allen with a big response there in their first drive of the second half. And they take that all the way down the field for the 16-yard touchdown catch from Davis, the running back, number 22, diving into the end zone. Did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did. Nice play there from Davis, and Buffalo's back into this game. Josh James, what's up, man? Thank you for hanging out in the chat. All right, so there's the updated score pinned for you guys there at the bottom of the chat. So look over that last drive there for Buffalo as they open up the second half here with a 9-play, 73-yard drive that took over 5.5 minutes off the clock. And Josh Allen connects with a 16-yard touchdown pass to Davis. As we see here, Ray Davis catches his second grab for 19 yards and the 16-yard touchdown there on that play. And now the Buffalo Bills trail 21-14 here in the third quarter as we see the Bills try to make a comeback here in this one. Oh, yeah. Commercials. Gotta love all the commercials. What's up, Miguel? Shout out to my brother in the chat. What's up, Fanatic Trev? Giants all day, says Miguel. Hell yeah, dude. Nice win for the Giants last week against them Philadelphia Eagles. And we see on that last drive there, it was James Cook time to start cooking up for this offense. And they just fed him the ball. And a heavy dose there set up the play action. And the pass gets him into the end zone. And now we've got ourselves a ball game here in this one, thanks to James Cook, who carried the ball on that last drive 5 times for 37 yards. And that's more than he had all in the first half. Thank you. Appreciate you, Miguel. Set it up myself. So here we go. A return here for Atlanta, and he's tackled down at the 26-yard line. An excellent play made there for the Buffalo special teams. And now we'll see the Atlanta offense come back out on the field. And guys, how about next week? The Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions at 7 p.m. We will be doing live play-by-play of that matchup. And right afterwards, you got the Texans at the Seahawks at 10 p.m. next week on ESPN for Monday Night Football. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up here for Atlanta. at the 26-yard line. Penix hands it off to Robinson. Robinson busts that one back inside, and still on his feet, the offensive line gives him a nice push for a 9-yard gain there for the Atlanta running back. Uh-oh, Caleb Williams picked? No way.
Wow, it's a key loss for the Falcons offensive line. You saw Terrell Bernard, he's over there with the helmet off, so a key part, the captain, in the middle of this Bills defense, and Cole Bishop out of the game on this snap.
All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 2 now for Atlanta. Penix lined up in the pistol, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson right up the middle. He's going to have enough for a first down, Falcons.
Dealing with a right ankle injury, Chris. He's been in visible pain trying to run and warm up that ankle on the team box. He's technically considered...
Yeah, so J-Bob, honestly, man, I try to go with what I think might be the better overall matchup, or at least one that maybe I'm a little bit more intrigued with than the other one. You know, in this one, I knew it was going to be a tough game. I knew Atlanta was not going to be an easy opponent for Buffalo, even though I picked the Bills to win this one. And Atlanta with a tough showing so far in this one. Penix lined up in the shotgun here. 1st down and 10. Play action, looking to throw. Blitz coming from the Bills. And Penix is going to go down. And Ed Oliver gets the sack on the play after they sent an all-out blitz. And they're able to get to the quarterback there for Atlanta. And an excellent play made there. Ed Oliver cleans it up. As we see here on the replay, the blitz came from Rapp and number 52, the linebacker. And Ed Oliver cleans it up for the Buffalo Bills. Thank you, William. Hope you're doing good, man. We don't get to hear from you much, William, but you're always really cool to jump into the chat, dude. We appreciate you. And now here we go. 2nd down and 23. A quick throw. This one to Kyle Pitts. He's taking it past the 30 and tackled down at about the 35-yard line. So a nice little tight end screen there. And that's set up for a big gain. It looks like Penix is grabbing at his right hand. Got to wonder if he's okay. Hello, Tim and everyone. I'm not feeling well today. I'm heading back to the doctor tomorrow to have knee surgery. Keep prayers for me. Guys, let's send a quick prayer in the chat to Mr. Fulton Mars in the chat for his knee surgery tomorrow. Brother, pray everything's okay, man. Bless you. So here we go. 3rd down and 13. Penix lined up in the shotgun here, looking to throw. The blitz coming from Bills. Downfield, London looking for the catch and not able to get to that one. There is a flag on the play.
Target tonight for Penix.
Chris and Taron Johnson.
So we'll see what the penalty marker is here. And looks like it's going to be on the offense there for Atlanta. And they'll have to replay 3rd down here.
Benford knows that safety's down inside. He can stay outside leverage because he has help to his inside.
And Benford back in on the play here after being hurt in the first half. An excellent play there sets up 4th down and 13. So no penalty. They picked up the flag. And Kyle Pitts, he took that nice catch up the field there for about 10 yards, but then an incomplete pass and now a 3 and out. We'll see a decent return there for Buffalo, and they're set up with great field position here, but now a penalty flag comes out late. Josh James and J Bob, thank you so much, man. Austin, what's up, Tim? Did you catch the Raw highlights this morning? Dude, Aaron, I haven't got to check them all out yet, but I cannot believe what the Vision did to Seth Rollins. That still has me scratching my head right now. But welcome to the chat, Aaron. Hope you're doing well. We got Kale. What's up, man? I have some more behind you teams. Oh, okay. What's up, T? Got J Bob. What's up, Carson? Welcome back, man. Boom, 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 boom. Boop. That's what we do with haters. Carson, the other game is not as high scoring, but probably about the same game if I had to guess, just based on the highlights that I'm seeing there for Chicago and the Commanders. Fanatic Trev, hope you're having a good day too, buddy. Sean, what's going on, man? Patriots going back on top. Dude, Patriots fans have been waiting so long to say that, man. I'm happy for them, guys. Way too early of my liking the fact that Triple H pulled the trigger. Yeah, so Aaron, I'm hearing like reports that Seth Rollins was injured at Crown Jewel, so that's why they decided to do it. But this one really confused me. And maybe they're just trying to do things to surprise you, to keep you on your feet, the WWE. So, hey, that's really about all I can say about it, to be honest with you. And Carson says, we'll take back Brian Canahan. Yeah, right? Titans fired their head coach, that's for sure. Caleb says he loves the Buccaneers too. Hell yeah. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you, man. Rams, Cards, 49ers, Seahawks. So, Kale, I'm going to say you're a 49ers fan, if I had to guess, huh? But I'm just guessing here. Trev, tough loss, man. Oh, Cardinals fan. All right, Kale, I gave it a good shot. Your Cardinals did a really good job against the Colts this past week. Almost won that game. All right, so here we go. Josh Allen lining up under center here for Buffalo as we see the Buffalo Bills get ready to come back out on offense. And that's a nice run there from Cook, and he's going to be close to the first down marker. A gain of 9 yards there on the first carry of this drive for Buffalo. And you can already see here early on, they're trying to establish the running game here in this Monday night matchup. This is exactly what Buffalo needs to do this, man. I know you have Josh Allen back there and you think you need to fling the football around a whole lot, but this guy, Cook, he can do it for your offense here, man. And it's 2nd down and 1 after that 9-yard gain. A handoff here up the middle. Cook's got enough for a first down, Buffalo. And Kale, appreciate the sub, my friend. Thank you so much, man. And good luck to your Bucks. Hey, shout out to Kale in the chat, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Fanatic Trev, it's okay, man. It's okay. Us Bucks fans can relate. We can relate, man. It's okay. And hey, could be worse, dude. You could be the Cleveland Browns or the New York Jets. So it's okay. It's not that bad. So now here we go. Already 47 rushing yards in the second half after only having 48 all of the first half here for Buffalo. And a play action here. Allen pump fakes under pressure, breaks the sack, gets rid of it. And how did he throw that football? But there's a penalty marker on the play. And I think this one's going to be holding on the defense. And wow, Josh Allen showing his Superman-like ability, breaking out of not one but 2 different sacks, and then throwing the ball out of his hand in the middle of a 3rd sack attempt. And that looked like a phantom holding call for Atlanta, but uh-oh, they did miss the face mask call on Josh Allen. So a lucky break there for Buffalo. And now right back into the jumbo set here is the Buffalo Bills offense. Ball at the 35-yard line. Allen under center. Hands it off. Cook up the middle. And he gets that carry for about 6 yards on the play. So tackled down at the 41-yard line. Cook once again continuing his strong running here in the second half. And you're seeing this jumbo set here from Buffalo. And Cook just takes it right up the middle and still averaging about 6 to 7 yards per carry here in the second half. And James Cook looking to put the team on his back, though, with these running attempts here. It's now 2nd down and 4. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ball to the 40-yard line here. Allen hands it off. Cook, taken out in the backfield by his own man. As we see number 96 for the defense, Harrison, blew that play up. Wow. So here we go. The offensive line for Buffalo trying to reestablish that running game, and they've done that here in the second half. But now a crucial 3rd down coming up here for the Buffalo Bills offense. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4. The Buffalo Bills are 2 for 6 on 3rd down. And Josh Allen looking to throw under pressure, gets rid of it. And can't complete that one to his running back, Johnson. Ellis, the linebacker, was there trying to get the sack. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. But there is a penalty flag down on the field. And that's going to be holding on the defense. And that's going to be an automatic 1st down for Buffalo. What's up, Tyler? What's up, William? Tim Reynolds Show, watching TV, Monday morning, WWE Raw. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, Williams? Appreciate you, dude. Breezy, what's up, man? What do you think of the other game? Yeah, looks like the Commanders are trying to make a comeback right now against the Bears. And Allen almost able to break out of the sack in that last play, but the holding penalty sets up a 1st down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Allen looking to throw here, pump fakes, under duress, and he's going to go down for the sack. And Atlanta has been blowing up that offensive line all game long, and that's another big sack there for number 90, the big defensive tackle with a very long name. And we see here on the play, he blew that one up and gets into the backfield there. Dude, Trev, we got 100 times 21. Let's go. So now here we go after that sack. That sets up 2nd down and 18 from the 38-yard line. Allen now in the shotgun. Atlanta rushes 4. Allen gets that off to Shakir. Shakir breaks a tackle, but he doesn't get much on that play. Maybe gets back the sack yardage. So 3rd down and long coming up here for the Bills. Kale, thank you. Good luck to your Cardinals as well, man. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. Shout out to Kale, guys. Kale, Copgg. So Kale Cope. All right, so here we go. 3rd down and 9 for Buffalo at the 46-yard line. Allen in the shotgun here. He's changing things up. Doesn't like what he sees. Atlanta is showing blitz here, and they do send a blitzer. Allen gets that completed to Coleman, but he's going to be short of the line to gain. So that's going to be 4th down and 2 from what it looks like here. So it looks like Buffalo's going to stay out on offense here. And you got to wonder, is this the right call for Sean McDermott and his offense? The ball here is across midfield at the 47, right between the 47 and 46-yard line. A punt here deep would most certainly help out the defense. You're only trailed by a touchdown, but 4th and 2 here for Buffalo. And Allen lined up in the shotgun here. They could just be trying to draw him off sides. Allen, though, is going to take it. Blitz coming from Atlanta. And a throw. And incomplete. And Allen tried to toss that one forward. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. And a turnover on downs. And Atlanta's defense comes up huge on that 4th down play here late in the 3rd quarter. And Allen tried to toss that one forward like an option play, with the Atlanta Falcons defense blowing up the offensive line of Buffalo, and they've been doing that all 3rd quarter long. He must have dialed up at least 10 different blitzes already in this 3rd quarter here for Atlanta. So let's look at that last drive there, guys, for Buffalo. And man, Atlanta's defense coming up big here in this second half. They've got three sacks now in the game. But that last drive went 8 plays, 34 yards, and took about 5 minutes off the clock. But the defense for Atlanta forces the turnover on downs. So Atlanta's going to take over here at their own 46-yard line near midfield, and they have the lead 21-14 here as we approach the fourth quarter in this one. What's up, Caleb? So the Buccaneers will be on Monday Night Football next week, taking on the Detroit Lions in Detroit. Thank you, brother, for the gift once again. High five to you too, my man. Cheers, guys. All right, so as we get ready to get to the fourth quarter here, Buffalo is coming out in the second half, and they're running the football a lot better than they did in the first quarter, or I should say the whole first half in general. Dalvin Cook has more touches here in this third quarter than he did in the whole first half. And this has really made the difference here for Buffalo in this game. They only trail by 7, but it's because they've established the running game here that they've been able to open up the offense a little bit more. But man, this pass rush is most certainly starting to get home now for the Atlanta Falcons here in this one. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons offense. Penix lined up in the pistol formation. He's going to hand it off to Robinson. Robinson on the right side, jukes inside, and he's going to have it up for a first down, Falcons. And that carry there gets the Falcons a new set of downs, and we're approaching the end of the third quarter. Hell yeah, Tyler. He got suspended and going up against my Buccaneers next week. Hey, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it. That whole secondary is decimated with injuries right now, too, for the Lions. But the Buccaneers are like down every single wide receiver they got right now, dude. All right, so here we go. Penix looking to throw here. He'll hand it off, actually. Robinson tackled in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss on the play. The rookie defensive tackle, Walker, is there on the tackle. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards on that play. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Caleb. Shout out Tyler in the chat as well. Caleb, appreciate the kind comments. Guys, let's make sure we give a big shout out to my brother, Fanatic Trevor. Appreciate you, man. All right, end of the third quarter. Nope. Love you too, man. All right, there we go. All right, guys, so let's give you the third quarter stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. I know you guys love that. Wife's doing good. She's sleeping right now. Got an early start to the day tomorrow. All right, guys, so let's go over both team stats here on this stat recap of the third as we get to the end of the third quarter here of this matchup on Monday Night Football with the Buffalo Bills taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And we see here Josh Allen is 11 for 19 for 150 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 1 crucial interception. We also see here Josh Allen has 4 carries for 18 yards on the day. Excuse me. James Cook with 16 carries for 83 yards in this ball game. He's really picked it up here in the second half running the ball. Joshua Palmer, who's been ruled out of this game due to an injury, has 2 catches for 60 yards. And Khalil Shakir with 3 catches for 33 yards in this one. Dawson Knox with the 1 catch for 19 yards and a touchdown. And Ray Davis also with 2 catches for 19 yards and a touchdown here in this one for the Buffalo Bills offense. And Michael Penix Jr. for the Atlanta Falcons is 13 for 21 for 181 yards and 1 passing touchdown. We see Bijan Robinson with 16 carries for 157 yards on the ground and a rushing touchdown. Tyler Algier with 3 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown as well for him. And Drake London with 9 catches for 147 yards and a touchdown grab here in this one for Atlanta. And that's pretty much your stat recap here, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, what's going on, man? We got Anthony Rock 1, who's our Mariners fan, here in the chat. And he says the Seattle Mariners take game 2 in the ALCS against the Blue Jays, sweeping Toronto in Toronto. And now they're going to look to sweep the series as I believe they head back to Seattle. And man, Seattle's always a tough place to play in the MLB. All right, so here we go. Michael Penix Jr. lined up in the pistol formation here for Atlanta. Oh, and that one's tackled behind the line, and that's Walker, number 96, the rookie, with another nice stop there for Buffalo's defense. And what a big stop there. Tyler Algier was the one carrying the football on that play, and he gets tackled for a huge loss. And Tyler, I didn't get a chance to watch some WWE today, but I did get to see some of the highlights. All right, so here we go. 3rd down and 14 for Atlanta at the 46-yard line. They're looking to throw. Blitz coming from the Bills over the middle, and that's incomplete. And Drake London's looking for a flag, and there's one late. And Buffalo can't believe it.
I think you're going to get Benford. I don't think you're going to get it on Lewis because he's just playing his leverage. Benford and Drake London are.
So we'll see here what the penalty flag is. And it looks like it's going to be on the defense.
They've kept it more under control tonight. This would be a 7th penalty and another costly one. Pass interference. Defense number 47.
And yep, that is the correct call. Benford, unfortunately, grabbing too much on the receiver. That's going to be pass interference. So that gives the Falcons an automatic 1st down. So that's a terrible, terrible penalty for the Buffalo Bills here on defense. And Benford, normally one of the better playmakers there in the secondary, unfortunately makes a big mistake here in this one in the 4th quarter. Caleb, thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. Get some rest. All right, so here we go. 7 penalties for 59 yards for Buffalo in this one, compared to 4 for 20 yards for Atlanta. And now from the 37-yard line, Penix in the pistol formation. Play action here on 1st and 10. Gets it to Robinson in the flat. He's got room to run. Breaking tackles. Cuts inside. Still on his feet. Inside the 20 and tackled down at the 17-yard line. 1st down, Falcons. And Atlanta's running back is showing off his special ability here to catch that one in the flat and takes it up the field for a beautiful run, making tacklers miss all over the place. And this dude's one of the best in the NFL and making people miss after the catch. And that is a big 20-yard gain on that play. So now here we go. 1st down and 10 for Atlanta at the 17. Penix in the pistol, quick throw, Pitts. Kyle Pitts trips up in the backfield, and he's going to lose 2 yards on that catch. A terrible play there for Atlanta. And Michael Penix Jr. threw that ball probably just a little too far out in front for Pitts, who ends up tripping on the play, trying to go back forward. And you can see he's really upset with himself after that one. And Kyle Pitts hasn't been involved in this offense that much here in this one. And now here we go from the 19-yard line. Atlanta in the pistol formation. Looking to throw here. Penix Over the middle. Wait, that's batted down, and an excellent play made there. That's Walker, number 96, batting that ball down. An excellent play there by the rookie defensive lineman who's been all over the football field on this drive. And yep, a nice play getting the hand up there for the Buffalo defender. And that's going to set up a 3rd down and long for the Atlanta Falcons. So here we go here, 12:35 left to go in the 4th quarter. 3rd and long coming up here for Michael Penix Jr. from the 19-yard line. Penix in the shotgun, gonna look to throw here. Oh, and that one's incomplete, down on the ground, and the Falcons and Buffalo are trying to get on it. They're saying it's an incomplete pass after the scuffle for the fumble recovery. So instead of it being a fumble, it's going to be an incomplete pass, and that sets up 4th down.
Get back. That was just slipped out of his hand. He stopped the forward motion.
But that's why it happens is because Bajan's running the shallow cross. Is he going to keep?
So that is an incomplete pass. It was close. It was close, but still an incomplete pass. So now a field goal attempt coming up here for Atlanta. A 37-yard attempt as they look to increase their lead from 21-14 to 24-14. So here we go. The kick is up. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked! Buffalo grabbing it on the return, and they're going to have the ball in great field position here. Talk about a momentum swing here for Buffalo. And Atlanta could be imploding here, ladies and gentlemen, as we see the block kick carries the momentum with it over to the Buffalo Bills sideline. And Russo, number 50, with the perfect block. Sean McDermott is loving it for the Buffalo Bills. And with 12:24 to go, that's going to count as a turnover, and the Buffaloes will take over on offense, as we'll see the Bills will get the ball here. It says the 19-yard line, but I'm almost certain it's going to be a little bit further than that on that play. An excellent block kick there from the Buffalo Bills. Cheers to you guys, man. And to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling that I was going to be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes. Oh, I hate allergies. Okay, commercials. All right, guys. So Chicago is leading Washington 13-7 at halftime in that matchup there. All right, so we're back in here in this one, and Buffalo has the ball in great field position here at the 39-yard line. So another jumbo set here for Allen. Under center, tosses it here. This one's going to be Johnson on the left-hand side, still running with it, and a nice 5-yard carry there on that play. So getting that one up to the 44-yard line as we look at the block kick once again. And Russo able to get through in the block. Coming up there, getting the right arm up. And an excellent play there from the Bills special teams. So here we go. Josh Allen lined up under center, 2nd down and 5. Cook's in the backfield now. He'll take the handoff. Cook bounces to the left side, got a hole, and he's going to be close to the 1st down marker. And that sets up 3rd down and 1 coming up here for Buffalo. And guys, both of these teams are wearing their throwback jerseys and helmets. A really good combination here on Monday Night Football. You know, I like it when they wear special jerseys for the primetime games. You know what I mean? It's nice to see that every once in a while. Whether it's the throwback jerseys or those Nike rivalry jerseys. So a big 3rd down and 1 here for Buffalo. Allen lined up under center. Oh, handoff. Moore dropped it. He picked it up. But that's going to be a tackle for a loss there for Buffalo. And oh my goodness. That play goes for negative yardage as Elijah Moore got the ball on the reverse and he dropped it. Didn't get in the hands like he wanted it to. He's able to pick it back up, but already defenders were in the backfield for Buffalo, or I should say for Atlanta. So whether or not Buffalo was able to get that clean or not, it looked like the defense for Atlanta had that one sniffed out, and they were able to get the tackle for a loss, and that sets up 4th down and 5. And that means that the Buffalo Bills are now 2 for 8 on 3rd down here in this ball game. And that's a fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And we'll see Atlanta come back out on offense here after that. And wow, Buffalo not able to take advantage of the great field position here. And they trail 14-21 here in the 4th quarter. And already, guys, we're seeing the Buffalo defense trying to make something happen here for the offense, but they've got to tone down on the penalties here, ladies and gentlemen. They've really been an Achilles heel for this Buffalo Bills team throughout this whole matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Ty, what's up, brother? Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Look at that, guys. We've made it to 50 likes on this live stream. Come on, guys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, as we wait to get back from commercial break here in the 4th quarter, Buffalo is trailing in this one, 14-21. Atlanta now has the ball back, and we'll see what they're able to do on offense here. Stay up on that rise. Stay up on that rise. Dude, Michigan fan, tell me about it, bro. He's in my fantasy league. And he's going to miss his 3rd straight game this week for Monday Night Football. Like, ugh. Just come on, man. It sucks. I don't care what team you are, man. Injuries suck. They really do. Because it really just hurts the potential of your squad. And there's not really anything you can do about it. But hey, every team in the NFL has to deal with some sort of injuries. So it's just part of the game.
The end of that, Moore couldn't handle it.
All right, so here we go. 1st down and 10 for Atlanta. Here at the 15-yard line, and a handoff to Robinson on the counter play on the left side, and he's got a nice run there of 8 yards on that carry. So 2nd down and short coming up here for Atlanta.
unstoppable. Yeah.
And Bijan Robinson and Drake London were pretty much unstoppable in that first half. But in the second half, we've seen Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills try to surge back into this ball game. And they'll need another stop for their defense. So now here we go from the 24-yard line. Penix lined up in the shotgun here. Robinson in motion, gets in the backfield, and he'll take the handoff. And he's tackled in the backfield. And who's it? Again, Walker, number 96, with a big stop in the backfield. That's his third tackle for loss in this ball game. And he even had a pass batted down on the last drive. So an excellent play there. And once again, a missed penalty call, a holding penalty wasn't called on Walker, and that should have went against the Falcons. But 3rd down and 2 instead. So now here we go from the 23-yard line. Penix lined up in the shotgun here. And looking to throw over the middle. That's incomplete. An excellent play made there by the Buffalo Bills defense.
One thing, outstanding job. Buffalo, I think they're going to play man. They show man, and then they drop out into zone coverage.
And Buffalo showed man on their defensive scheme here and then dropped back in zone. An excellent play there by Lewis. And he took actually a hit from his own teammate there. Woo! Luckily, everyone's okay. So now 4th down and 2 coming up here for Atlanta. Well, hello, Bell. What's going on, Carson? Welcome back, man. So now we'll see a return here from 29. And he gets it up the field to about the 34-yard line. So that's where Josh Allen and Buffalo will take over on offense with 8:30 left to go. Bell, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Carson, welcome back. Michigan fan says, that's what I'm saying. Amara and Hampton is out too much. I'm screwed. Yeah, hey, look, Michigan fan, I get it, man. Fantasy football right now, everybody's scrambling with injuries. There's a lot of big key guys out for injuries in the NFL right now. That's for sure. Light Free, what's up, man? All right, so here we go. 1st down and 10 coming up here for Buffalo. And Allen lined up in the shotgun here. He's going to look to throw. 4-man rush, steps up in the pocket. Oh, and he goes down for the sack. And a big play made there by the Atlanta Falcons defense. And I think Allen was able to get close back to the line of scrimmage, but Roberts, number 99, with the sack. And that was a beautiful play made there by the Atlanta Falcons defensive lineman. Allen tried to step up in the pocket and get forward for a scramble of a couple of yards, but instead he ends up going down for the sack. So 2nd down and 10 coming up here for Buffalo. And we see Allen lined up here in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Blitz coming from the Falcons. They get that one completed to Johnson, and he gets nowhere on the play. And the Falcons defense collapses on the running back there, and that play goes nowhere. And now we'll have to see what Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, dials up here for Buffalo. It's 3rd down and long here with 10 yards to go deep in their territory. And they're 2 for 8 on 3rd down here in this ball game. And that's not where you want to be if you're Buffalo. And now we're approaching 7 minutes to go in this ball game in the 4th quarter. Ball at the 33-yard line. Allen is lined up in the shotgun here. And now here we go. All-out blitz coming from Atlanta. The Buffalo Bills pick it up, and there's nobody there. Incomplete. And you can see the frustration on the face of Josh Allen. Atlanta sent an all-out blitz on that play. The Buffalo Bills pick it up in pass protection, but a miscommunication there on the back end with his receivers, and that's incomplete. And Raheem Morris liking what he's seeing from his defense here tonight. And if you're Josh Allen in Buffalo, what else do you have to do? Right now, their receivers are just not getting open against this Atlanta Falcons secondary. And Agnew here on the return at the 25, and he's tackled down at the 27-yard line. And there's a flag on the play here. So we'll see what the penalty marker is as the Atlanta Falcons get the ball back here with 6:43 remaining. It's 21-14 with Atlanta having the lead. And that penalty is going to be holding on the return team. And that's going to back up Atlanta here as they get the ball back here in the fourth quarter. Bell, that's so cool. It's like poetry the way you say it. Ty, how you doing, brother? Dennis, hope you're doing good, man. Go Pitt. Must be a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. Hell yeah. What's up, Tyler? Yeah, man. I guess freestyling is the term to sort of use. I'm trying to do it better than the guys do on TV, man. You know, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of guys I enjoy listening to when it comes to football games on TV, but I just think there's a lot more talking than there is actually like broadcasting commentary for football. And you know, you'd like to hear a lot of these guys be a little bit more excited, you know, when they do their games. There's some guys that do a great job at that when it comes to sports broadcasting, you know, but for me, guys, I like to bring the energy. I like to bring the stats and numbers you want to know about, the analysis that you want to know about, not the drama, not the bullshit. And for me, I also call it straight, guys. You know, if the referees miss a call on my team, I'm not afraid to call it. But I honestly, for me, I like to keep the referees in check, because there's a lot of times that nobody even mentions that on the broadcast. Sure, I understand maybe you get in some legal trouble with the NFL or something like that for bashing referees or something like that. But you know what, though? For me, man, you got to, if something's square, you got to call it a square. And honestly, that's what I hate about these referees. They're not full-time employees, and they're also not treated with the right amount of accountability that they need to be treated by. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it's not an easy job to be an NFL referee. I understand that. That's why they need to be full-time employees, and they need to be practicing and training all year around when football's not going on. I mean, if you ask me, the NFL not implementing that already, I think is a big mistake on their part, because there's too much liability in having bad refereeing in the game. It's going to hurt the game no matter which way you look at it, left or right. So they've got to make sure they get that straightened out. If you ask me, for the NFL. So for me, I try to be a straight shooter for both teams. I try to give the same amount of enthusiasm for both teams as well, especially when big plays are made. So that one right there, that's a nice short pass to Bijan Robinson, and a gain of 8 yards on that play. Sets up second down now here for Atlanta. All right, so here we go. Bijan Robinson with 791 scrimmage yards this season, the most through 5 games in the franchise history of Atlanta. And Algier with a nice tough run on that play gets Atlanta another first down. And Tyler Algier took a big hit on that run, but he's got enough to give Atlanta a new set of downs. The Falcons in those badass throwback uniforms, the all black with the white numbers and the red outline with the red helmets and the old school logos. It's pretty badass. And the Buffalo Bills also repping the old vintage look as well. So here we go. Penix in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. There's a penalty flag on the play. And looks like that one's going to be false start on the offense. And that's going to back up Atlanta here with 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. The Falcons cannot afford to be making costly mistakes right now. It's still a one-score game here in the fourth quarter. And wow, that one was close, man. The left or the right tackle moving right as the ball was being snapped. That's a bang-bang play there, but hey, the referees must have seen him flex just before that ball moved. It was really close on that one, though, guys. So after the penalty, it's a first down and 15 now for Atlanta. And that will back them up here to the 24-yard line. And Penix lined up here in the pistol formation. Algier in the backfield. Penix looking to throw. He gets it to Algier in the flat. A nice running back screen and a big tackle there by Buffalo. And Algier has been taking a lot of hard hits in this one. That one no different. And that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards there for the Falcons. And that sets up second down. Ty, I appreciate you, dude. That's so cool. If I would have known I could have done broadcasting for my high school football team, I would have done it. All right, so here we go. What's up, Carson? Can't wait for the Bengals Steelers on Thursday, dude. All right, so here we go. Penix and shotgun looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Wide open is Bijan Robinson with the catch and a first down, Falcons. And wow, right when it looked like Buffalo was going to get a big sack on the play, as Bosa gets home here on the replay, it's Bijan Robinson who comes from the backfield wide open on the right-hand side, and a big catch there. And that's a first down, Atlanta. And man, Joey Bosa got right there to the quarterback right before he got rid of it. And that's a gain there of 23 yards. And now set up here at the 47-yard line. Atlanta looking to throw. Oh, that one's tipped. Bijan still catches it. And that's a gain of 2 yards on the play. And wow, that one was tipped at the line of scrimmage. But somehow Robinson's able to bring that one in. Nice play there for the Buffalo defenders. And Robinson just able to bring that one in off of the tip pass. And he takes it for a gain of a couple yards instead of no gain. So now, second down and 7. Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Buffalo trails 21-14. Atlanta trying to hold on to their lead here and extend that lead here in this one. So Penix looking to throw, gets it to Drake London, and he's got enough for a first down, Atlanta. And the Falcons offense, with these quick pass plays, have been able to march their way down the field, and now they're in field goal range. So we see here Penix from the pistol formation. It's just a quick curl route to Drake London on the right-hand side, and that's a nice grab. His 10th catch here of the game for Drake London. So here we go, 1st and 10. So ball here at the 33-yard line. Buffalo showing a blitz. They hand it off to Robinson. Robinson breaks through the line of scrimmage, and he gets up there for a 7-yard gain for number 7 on the play. So second down coming up here for Atlanta. So now approaching the 2-minute warning here in this one. And this ties a career high with 170 rushing yards in this one for Bijan Robinson. An excellent performance for the Atlanta running back. All right, so here we go, guys. Ugh, messing up my hat. And it's a handoff to Algier. He bounces out to the right side, and he's tackled out of bounds, and that's not what Algier needed to do. But he's got about 4 yards on that carry, so second down, or I should say 3rd down and 1 coming up here for Atlanta. Dude, Carson, I'm glad you had a good time at homecoming, brother. That's awesome. I didn't have very fond memories of homecoming, so I'm glad you did, man. So Tyler Algier steps out of bounds. He's going to be just short of the line to gain from what it looks like there on the pylon cam. Oh, no, it looks like they actually gave him the first down after video assistance there. So now it's first down and 10 from the 23-yard line. And Penix looking to throw. Blitz coming from Buffalo. Oh, and that one's almost intercepted. And wow, Buffalo almost came up with the turnover they needed. And Michael Penix Jr. looks like he's in pain. And we see the replay here. And a throw there. And oh my goodness, Shaq Thompson was right there. And it goes right through his hands. Whoo! Atlanta catches a big break there, man. No, it's all good, man. Take it easy, Carson. And now we'll see a toss here to Algier on the left side. Algier stumbles, but it looks like he's got enough for the first down. And looks like, no, they're going to mark him just short. And Algier's not happy about it, but that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And oh man, Michael Penix Jr. is grabbing that right arm quite a bit. He's been holding on to it for the last 5 plays on this drive. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the Atlanta Falcons quarterback, but right now, Atlanta is running the ball down the Buffalo Bills defense's throats here, and they have the lead at the 2-minute warning. Bell, that's awesome. Dude, thank you, Ty. Appreciate you, man. And Bell says, I'm a very athletic child. I danced ballet, soccer, swimming, horseback riding. That's really cool. And Ty, that's awesome to you, man, doing the play-by-play for your high school, was it football and basketball team? That's pretty cool. Shout out to you, Ty. Zigzag, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Well, Bell, thank you for always being nice. Hunter, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Guys, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions, please hit me up with the super chats here in the chat on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, we're waiting to get back into this one, and we'll see if Atlanta will continue to put this one away here under the 2-minute warning. So it's 3rd down and 1, and this one here from the 14-yard line. Penix is lined up here in the pistol formation. And that's a penalty, that flag on the play. And the referee's now trying to call this one. Is it offsides or false start? And it's going to be encroachment on the defense. And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Atlanta. And wow, yep, number 52 just jumps the line there, Phillips. And he thought he was drawing offsides, but instead,
we see the tush something.
So now it's first down Atlanta. After that first down they've got there from the offsides penalty on Buffalo. And with it being a 7-point game, Buffalo needs a miracle here. They need a turnover. Atlanta shown up here at the 9-yard line now, first and goal. Penix lined up in the pistol formation, a handoff. Algier met in the backfield, and that's a big tackle for a loss for the Buffalo Bills defense. And they'll have to call a timeout here quickly, and that's their first timeout with 2 remaining. There's 1:55 left to go here in this one. And Tyler Algier was the running back on that play, but Bijan Robinson, he's been the guy that's forced so many missed tackles throughout this game, just bobbing and weaving. This guy looks like he's from a Madden video game. As we see on that last replay, he made 5 different guys miss on one of those plays, and then the vision for him to just follow his blockers and get up the field, especially on that 81-yard touchdown run. The Atlanta Falcons have them a gem here in Bijan Robinson. And he's got 170 rushing yards here in this one. That ties his career high. And now here's second and goal for Atlanta. The handoff to Algier. Algier met in the backfield once again. And a quick tackle and play there made from Buffalo. And a quick timeout. And Atlanta being conservative here. You make Buffalo have to burn all their timeouts, and then you kick the field goal here, go up by 10, and that will be the way that Atlanta wins this football game. Yeah, Zigzag, nice win last night for your Chiefs against the Lions, man. Yeah, Ty, the Chiefs are back for real, that's for sure. Bell, thank you. You're so sweet. Appreciate that. All right, so here we go. It's third and goal. This is the ball game here, folks. Penix lined up here in the pistol formation. Algier's the running back in the backfield. He'll take the handoff up the middle and tackled immediately. So that's going to be a timeout there for Buffalo. And that's their last timeout. 1:47 left to go. And now the field goal will be the difference here in this one. As Romo comes out, the new kicker here for Atlanta, he'll look to put the Atlanta Falcons up by double digits here with this field goal. And Buffalo somehow, some way, needs a block kick here, a missed field goal, or something to go wrong in order for them to stay in this ball game. And Parker Romo's first kick from 37 yards was blocked earlier. And now a 33-yard attempt coming up here for Atlanta as they look to extend their lead. It's 21-14 here. Romo looking for the kick. It's up and it is good. And the Falcons take a 24-14 lead here in the fourth quarter of this one. And ladies and gentlemen, that might be all she wrote here in this one for the Buffalo Bills. And that's not what Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills wanted to see. Yeah, Ty, that's a really good point there, man. I would say the Chiefs are one of the most interesting teams in the NFL, that's for sure. What's up, Blitz? We got Bills Bo in the chat. What's going on, man? Sorry to hear about your team, dude. What's up, Fox Rider? Hell yeah, big Buccaneers fan right here, dude. All right. So that drive there by Atlanta was an impressive one to extend their lead to 10 points. It was a 14-play, 68-yard drive, 5 minutes taken off of the clock, and the 33-yard field goal gives the Atlanta Falcons a 24-14 lead here in the fourth quarter. And now Buffalo here on the return, and he gets this one to about the 24-yard line. So Josh Allen and Buffalo comes back out on offense here. And with a minute 37 to go, no more timeouts remaining, the Buffalo Bills need a quick score, an onside kick, and then they'll need to get in field goal range to tie the ball game or get another touchdown to win this one. Impossible? Maybe not, but it's going to be close to it. So here we go. Allen lined up here in the shotgun. Ball at the 30-yard line here for Buffalo. And now Allen looking to throw downfield, looking for a big play. Oh, and that's incomplete. And Shavers was the intended target on the play. And an excellent effort there from the wideout to try to go up and make that catch. He goes over the defender and almost brings that one in. And the defender for Atlanta was right there to make a play on the ball as well. So now 2nd down and 10 with a minute 30 left to go. So here we go. Allen, quick throw. Coleman with the grab. He tosses it to Johnson. And a nice play to get the first down and out of bounds. A nice lateral there from Coleman to Johnson. And he gets it up the field for a big gain there. And that's an excellent play. Coleman makes the catch and tosses it back to the running back, Johnson, who takes it up the field for a first down. And now Allen looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, downfield. Got a man. That's caught. Shavers with the grab, but he's still in bounds. So that first down catch gets him to the 49-yard line. Now under a minute 10 left to go. Allen looking to throw here. Under pressure, steps up in the pocket. Plenty of time. He's going to run with it now. Allen still looking, still going out of bounds. What a run there from Josh Allen. And guys, the game's not over till it's over. And Josh Allen is showing us that here in garbage time. And we see here Allen steps up in the pocket, avoids the rush, and he's got all kinds of room to run in this one. And he bounces it out to the left side and gets out of bounds. Not very good defense there from Atlanta. Look at that. The Bills fan in the chat's like, come on. And now here already at the 25-yard line is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And Allen looking to throw here. Blitz coming from Atlanta. Allen's got to get rid of it. Wait a minute. That's caught. Shavers brings that one in, and he gets out of bounds as well. What a grab there for Buffalo. And 51 seconds remaining here for the Bills. And Josh Allen trying to will his team back in this ball game. And an excellent throw under duress, and Shavers, wow, able to keep the feet in bounds. An excellent catch. So 2nd down and 1. It's probably more like 2nd down in inches here from the 15-yard line. Allen lined up in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, still scrambling around to his left, looking. Oh, that one's tipped and intercepted. And that's going to be the end of the ball game, folks. And Josh Allen picked off of the tip pass, and Allen can't believe it. Man, the Bills fan in the chat can't believe it either. And that is the dagger, ladies and gentlemen, with 41 seconds remaining and a 10-point lead. The Falcons will take over, and with no timeouts remaining, we'll just need 2 kneel downs here to end the ball game. So a good effort there from Buffalo, trying to make the comeback here. And Allen trying to keep the play alive, scrambling to his left, and instead of just trying to throw the football away, he gets it tipped, and it sets up the easy interception there for the Falcons. All right, guys, let's give you a little stat recap here. First, we'll go over the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen finishes 15 for 26 for 180 yards, 2 touchdown passes, and 2 interceptions on the day. We see James Cook finishes the day with 17 carries for 87 yards on the ground. Josh Allen with 6 carries for 42 yards as well. They finished with 134 rushing yards in this game. Joshua Palmer finished as the leading wide receiver with 2 catches for 60 yards. Khalil Shakir with 3 catches for 33 yards. And Terrell Shavers with 3 catches for 27 yards as well. Dawson Knox finished the day with 1 catch for 19 yards and a touchdown there for the Buffalo Bills. And looking over the Atlanta Falcons here, Michael Penix Jr. finished his day 20 for 32 for 250 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. Bijan Robinson with 19 carries for 170 yards. That ties a career high for him in that regard, with one running touchdown on the ground here today. Tyler Algier with 10 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown for him on the day on the ground. And Bijan Robinson also added 6 catches for 68 yards on the day. And Drake London with 10 catches for 158 yards and a touchdown for Atlanta, and a big win here for the Falcons as they improved to 3-2 on the year. And this is now back-to-back losses for Buffalo after a heartbreaker against New England last week. This one, a dominant performance here by Atlanta as they get the victory. And a career high 238 scrimmage yards in this one for Bijan Robinson. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate you. You guys have been so fun here hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. So there's your guys' stat recap in the final. In this one, once again, the Atlanta Falcons get the victory 24-14 here over the Buffalo Bills. An excellent win there for Atlanta, and they can build off of this win as well. And the Falcons improved to 8-1 in their last 9 Monday Night Football games at home, dating back a lot of years. So a good win here for Atlanta. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget, guys, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please make sure you guys sign up for channel memberships now on my YouTube channel. And make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats and check out more of my content right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And Ty, thank you for the reminder. And guys, let's send a nice little prayer as we sign out here on Tim Reynolds Show for the night's broadcast. And Lord, I just want to say a prayer to everybody watching on the other side of this phone. Lord, be with them through the good times and the tough times throughout their lives, and make sure you bless them by knowing that you are Lord and you are there for us. And thank you for all many, many blessings throughout all of our lives here, Lord. And thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace.